We need somebody like Iverson.
Cut this motherfucker off, man.
Oh, leave that shit out. You need Iverson in Space Jam.
Cut this shit off,
man.
Man,
He be the perfect one. The answer. The answer, man. Imagine Allen Iverson in Space Jam.
I would like not to imagine Allen Iverson in Space Jam. Or he would have been in Space Jam.
You know what? For somebody
you know
to
who
say...
was in Space Jam? Muggsy Bogues, wasn't he? They could have picked AI.
You was. AI wasn't fucking around.
Yeah.
Man, when
Space Jam came out, Allen Iverson was around.
When Space Jam come out?
Not what, 97, 98? He was in the league.
Oh my God.
He was a young phenom. He wasn't a young phenom? So wait a minute.
So you trying to tell me that you think Allen Iverson, thug-ass Iverson with braids, they was going to put him in a Disney? What, is this even Disney? Whatever the fuck it is. A kid's movie?
They put I Am Not a Role Model, Charles Barkley.
That's Chuck. You right. I'm making no sense with my point I'm trying to make.
They put Chuck in it, but
man,
not Bubba
he was
Chuck.
a fuck. This is Jordan and Friends. They couldn't put Magic because he was HIV positive. It sent the wrong message.
What message?
Hey kids, this guy is very sexual. He has a lot of sex, unprotected, and he's caught the virus.
Well, anybody with kids has sex unprotected.
Magic Johnson had HIV. And they couldn't put that in the scenes. They just couldn't put him in the movie. He'd have been there too. That's ignorant. I want to be ignorant right now.
Hey, man,
you're absolutely right.
Do what you got to do, man.
Magic Johnson. So AI couldn't be in there. Allen Iverson needed his own. He was rapping. He was Jules at the time. 40 bars.
He's not going to stop this show.
Talking about fucking roly polies. It was really a bad album. It was bad. But they weren't going to put somebody in there like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
But... fuck you, man. AI is the GOAT. Well, no, for a person to say that they're a fan, or used to be a fan of Allen Iverson, you bash him a lot.
I don't bash him. I just poke fun.
You trying to get under my skin?
Poke fun at him, man. Welcome to episode... What's my...
52.
What's my shit at, man?
Episode... Oh, why my mic so far away? Am I too close? Let me scoot over. Episode 52. Episode 52.
How many times you gonna say
Stone Cold voice.
Okay.
Didn't get a siren. Go ahead.
Oh, you want the thing again?
I wanted it again. Pause.
Whoa, what the name? I don't even know.
WTF?
Whoa.
Still didn't get it. Go ahead.
Episode 52 of the Straight Gas on Me podcast. I am Dblock. To my left is Daeo, the truth teller. We're back in Club Gas. Been here for a while, man. Daeo has to work through a lot of personal issues, man. Within himself, he got personal demons.
Got a Leo lighter. It may make its way out the door with me. It may not. I might slip it up my sleeve. I'm known to be a klepto. Back in the days. Go ahead.
Back in
working through a lot of. You said I was working through a lot of.
Yeah, man. Back in Club Gas, man. How you doing, man? How your week's been? Well, first let me say, subscribe to the YouTube at straight_gas_homie. Subscribe to the podcast at Apple Podcasts, at Spotify, Anchor. Follow me on Instagram at Dblock1203. Follow this guy Daeo226.
Follow the Straight Gas page.
Follow the Straight Gas Homie podcast at straight_gas homie. And like and subscribe, comment. Let us know, man. We got a couple of new subscribers, a couple of new viewers. Everything's looking up over here.
And that's what I was going to say, because I don't really get the feedback that you get during the week from the outside. Pardon me. That's an episode. Feedback from the... You've been getting a lot of love from other podcasts, platforms, and appreciate the support. Daeo doesn't really get to see it. Y'all are always communicating with Double D. Over here to my right, gotta always get that in every episode. And just appreciate the love and the support. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you never get that from me. And it may be the last time you get that from me. And then finally got it.
Got your horn, man.
Okay, that's it. I'm done.
How's your week been, man?
My week has been very eventful. I'll say that. I won't say too much, but hopefully it gets better. If not, hopefully we'll be in a year or so, we'll be shooting these episodes from a very nice studio with a lot of nice equipment. if it plays out the way that I think it will, and I'm praying for it. But other than that, just doing a lot of stuff. I got a peeping Tom. My neighbor, you know what I'm saying? It's a peeping Tom. I thought he was a peeping Tom. If you don't want me to go into it, I don't have to.
It's okay. It's part of my week. It's your week. Talk about your week, man.
So I got a neighbor that every time my kids go out, they go out, he jumps in the window. He's an old guy. Could have a problem. Could have Alzheimer's or something. I'm not sure. All I know how to do is be a protective dad. So when my daughter comes to me and says, "Hey, Dad, this guy's creeping me out."
Does she say it like this?
She said it just like that. Dad. You know my kids are.
Call you Dad.
They're white when it benefits them. So it's just Dad. Hey, Dad.
Do they reference you as Dad? Does everybody call you Dad?
Nah.
Me and my brother, we was like, they just always thought we was adopted or something. Had different parents. Like, where my mom at? Or where my daddy at? That's how we used to always say it around everybody. So I'm like, I come around like, where my mom at? I was like, y'all got different parents or something? I always say that. Everybody else would be like, where's Dad? Where's Mom? Or something like that. So do your kids do like ownership
Daddy.
shit?
Yeah, it'd be like, where my Daddy, yeah. Oh, okay. It's only like when they talking to me direct, like my little ones that say Daddy. Like, no, Talia, Tamara, they say Daddy. Kenya and Kimaje say Dad.
When they ask for when looking for Fallon, they ask you like, where my mom? And they say, where's Mom?
No, they say, where Mom at?
Oh, okay.
Let me talk. But that's what I'm saying. The little ones, they say Daddy and Mama. And the older ones will say, have you talked to Mom? Like, that's Kimaje. He white as fuck. He'll be like, you talk to Mom? You know what I'm saying?
No,
and Kenya say,
like,
my mom.
We be like, where my grandma at?
Yeah.
Like, so, not where grandma at, where my grandma. So
I think that's just a black thing.
It's like ownership. Well, you and your fucking kids don't do it. Did you used to do it growing up?
Hell yeah.
So when your mom's like, where my mama? Or you say, where's Mom?
I never said Mom. I never said Dad. I always said Mama, Grandma.
I'm saying, do you put my? That's what I'm trying to see. The emphasis on my.
Oh, yeah.
So when you're talking to your sibling.
Wait, nah, you saying, not my
That's
mom.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, no, they don't do it that way.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, nah,
so me and my brother, me and my cousins always, where my grandma? Not where's grandma? Where's
not like, what mom at?
Right.
No, I just say, what mom at?
That's what I'm saying.
So what grandma at? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. That's what
not what my grandma at.
Right.
Depends on who I'm talking to, I may say that.
It's always with siblings.
No, not with siblings. No, so my kids don't do that.
Okay.
No, they don't say what mine.
Back to your peeping Tom.
But yeah, the peeping Tom, I thought so she said that she felt offended. So I went out and I'm on my deck and I'm like, hey guy, you got a fucking problem? Why the fuck you study watching my kids? And he's just staring at me blank. So at this moment, I feel like it is something wrong with him. But I've already took it, what they always say is up. So I've already took it to 10. So I have to maintain that level of intensity. So I get closer.
You don't have to.
No, I did. So I get closer and I'm like, hey, motherfucker, you hear me? You motherfucker, you just looking stupid. So I walked up to the window. Now we got a gate in between. I wish I could show. I'm gonna show y'all a photo. Literally after the show, I'm gonna show you. So he's right over the gate. So I walk up, and he got his head down. And I'm gonna look at the camera, and he's like looking up like this, top of his fucking head. So I'm like, I see you looking at me, motherfucker. So I'm like, all right, I'll take it too.
Come on!
So now I take it too far. I go into the house, but now I can't let it go. So I come back. He's still in the window. So at this moment, I'm thinking that his pride is set in. So he's like, well, I can't get out because I'm already here. If I get out, I'm going to look pussy because this is how I've been programmed.
Right.
So my ignorant ass, and I'm ignorant for this, I'll say I speak a language I know he can't speak. I take my fingers like this, and I say, I'm going to pop your ass. I'll pop your ass. But I meant it.
So you turn into the stereotype.
Listen, I don't think you believe me. When it comes to my kids, I mean it. I'm like, I'll pop your ass, man. I want you to understand. If I ever catch you doing some freak shit on the other side of this fence, on my property, I will shoot your ass. You know what I'm saying? Because I could beat you up, but I'm going to shoot you. So I'm letting you know that this is this serious. And I harped on it the rest of the day because I was just like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was telling me to go knock on the door, but I'm looking at the approach that if somebody knocks on my door, or if I knock on the door, and I meet you with aggression.
I don't like that headshot.
That was kind of weak. Yeah. I have to match your aggression. So we fast forward to today.
I should have been shooting the gun off when you said, "Oh, pop!" You get that?
I'll pop your ass. I ain't playing. I think I did it on Q2.
Headshot.
There we go. Mortal Kombat. Fast forward to today. He's in the window again. I walk directly up to his window. hit the record button on my phone and put my camera directly above the gate into his face. So he sees that I'm recording him.
Right.
Hey, you freak. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying all these words to get a reaction. He's not saying anything. He was knocking on the window at first to try to get my girl's attention and my wife's attention. Not married.
Daeo has announced it, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Daeo has announced that him and his woman have done like Jeezy and Maytai, whatever her name is. They went and got. Holy shit.
Listen. I thought if I had changed it up and she heard it, she would say, well, why you got a twin with girlfriend? So
Right.
I said I had to stick with it.
Stand on it.
But that's what she is. She's going nowhere. But I record the guy, and I say, okay, this is it. I went to Home Depot. I said, I'm about to build me something to obstruct this nigga's view. I would add it. I end up buying everything but what I need to obstruct this view. I go to the garage. I'm doing some work in the garage. I see some feet in my driveway with a broom. So my garage was half open. So I look underneath the garage.
Uh-oh. And what did you see?
It was the man.
Oh, shit. How did he get there?
I swear to God. But he's about 5'2".
Uh-oh.
He's really short, old, frail guy. I said,
You remember that? We just watched Space Jam. You remember when Charles Barkley told the doctor, girl, 5 foot nothing. Blocked my shot. It wasn't a dream. It really happened.
he was really serious about it. So I see him sweeping in the grass, and I waited on him to come back. Because if he'd came back, I'd have came under the garage and say, man, what the fuck you doing over here? I noticed him because of the hat.
Stereotype, okay.
So I look, he's down there talking to one of the neighbors. About 5 minutes later, a truck pulls up. 2 women and a man pop out. And they're trying to force him to take And it turns out that the old man really had an issue. He has Alzheimer's or something. He wandered off, got lost. But the fact that he wandered off into the front yard of the yard that he's peeking in still raised a red flag for me.
Oh, yeah.
So I felt bad that I treated the man like I wanted to cause bodily harm to him. But I am gonna be able to be a little more understanding when he jumps into the window. You know what I'm saying? But I am still gonna obstruct his view.
Oh, okay.
It's coming soon. Okay. So I hope I didn't drag that story out. But you asked me how my week was. Normally I don't have anything. I had that. I have more to come. Hopefully I can shed more light on it next week. Not right now. How's your week, Double D?
I don't know if I can top that riveting story that you gave, man. I don't know, man. Daeo, the truth teller, has turned into Daeo, the storyteller.
Wow.
That's what he's turned into this week. I'll tell you about my week, man. My week has been pretty good, man. I actually went outside. That's last night, man.
How was it?
How was it? It was a great night. I'll be honest. It felt good to be outside. It felt good to see a lot of people that I haven't seen in a long time. A lot of old friends. Me and my homie Jose. I was talking to him mostly there, just catching up on him, and it feels good to have people that you can talk to, and like it could be a free conversation. Like Jose is one of my friends where I don't feel the need to be masculine, or I could be me. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have to be like have an image or a persona or anything like that with Jose. Like I can say certain things to Jose and he'll understand it, and he'll come from an understanding viewpoint, and it'll be like, no, I got it, I get it. You know what I'm saying? It won't be no judgmental. Jose's not a judgmental person. Okay. He's a dickhead, and he talks a lot of shit, and he can say things that can get him your skin. I think I told the story of how he gassed me up and got me to get in my girl's inbox across all socials when he said, you know, your girl could be out getting DP right now, man. So Jose's one of those type of friends where he get you drunk and then tell your girl's out there getting tossed around like a salad. Like you?
Yeah.
Okay. I learned from him.
Like you like to cause a lot of friction in relationships. Like you like to star shit. Devin the shit star. That's your fucking name. Because you keep a lot of shit up. Don't bring him around.
Oh, okay.
Because he'll do it sneakily too. You like, hey man.
I want to know if people have had these thoughts and conversations that I've had. You've been in a relationship. You're around a person so much and for so long. You should have all these conversations. Why don't you? Why don't you have conversations about cheating and death and all different types of shit. You just want to know. Why wouldn't I want to know?
This is about your week. You keep going. See, just trying to do it again. No, we're not talking about that shit.
Well, my week, I went out. I had a real good time. A lot of laughs and everything. And
You talking about last night? That's what you were talking about.
yeah, I'm saying I went out. I had a lot of laughs. It was a pretty good night last night.
Okay.
Well, I don't understand. Over the course of the past week or so, the weather in Chicago has been great, and it looks like it's opened back up. Looks like Lightfoot took the restrictions off everything because, everything is jam-packed. Everywhere you go, restaurants, all that type of shit. So it was jam-packed in there. You got to wear a mask to get into the restaurant.
Then you can take it off.
Everybody had the mask. I'm not even had the chin strap. Like, everybody had the mask on. Literally, as soon as you get in, you take them off and put it in your pocket. The girl at the door didn't even have a mask on. She would just take the cash, okay, you go and do what you got to do. No,
Should I have my mask on right now?
No. I used to say I went to a COVID party.
I don't know. But I ain't trying to get sick. But go ahead. All right, you went to a COVID party. What kind of scenery was it? If you don't mind me asking.
What you mean, what kind of scenery?
Like, was it just like a bar? You sat down and ate, you have a couple drinks. What was it like?
Yeah,
what kind of music?
It's a bar, like a sports bar.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I think it was like a DJ battle or something like that. It was like a 90s, like an old school 90s juke jam or something like that. That's
Okay.
what it was. So it was pretty good, man.
So you was in there getting grinded on?
Nah, man. I was talking. I'm an adult. I'm an adult now. So now I hang out and everything the way adults hang out. You know what I'm saying? You grab a beer and you sit around and you talk shit. And you just sit there, you talk until the time fucking passes by. You get drunk and you stumble your ass out to your car.
Yeah.
That happened to me. I got a little drunk. I stumbled out to the car. I made it to the car and I sat down and I was fine. And I was like, damn, I feel like I gotta throw up. But I couldn't get the door open to throw up. And I couldn't get the window down fast enough to throw up. So I got the window down like a little halfway and I ended up throwing up all of it inside my car. All over my trousers. All over everywhere, man. Threw up all outside the car and everything. Sitting there like, damn. Debating on how I'm going to get home. Hey, I have all this throw up on me. I hit the car next to me door when I got in my car because I was so drunk and I'm pretty sure I threw up on that car. So I'm like, the club is going to close in about 2 hours. So I have to make a decision because I got to get the fuck out of here from what I just did. So, end up calling a friend. Friend comes to get me. She did not want me to. Should I say the friend's name?
That's your call.
What would you do?
I think the friend would want you. I don't know how the friend would feel, but I'm going to not sneak this. So I'm going to say, I think the friend would want you to say their name. But you don't have to if.
Well, it's not. Well, now we're making it seem like it's something that
it's not. No, it's just a friend. Like, it is. I think you probably called on a friend that you knew would come in that time of need. You know what friends are. You know you couldn't call me. Or you didn't want to. You could have. But you didn't want to call me because I was like, man, what the fuck you doing, man? You'd have to hear me complain about it the whole ride. Then I showed up and you had throw a lot of me like, and then you got fucking throw him everywhere. Yeah, he didn't want to hear my fucking mouth. So you had to call somebody sensible and understanding.
And that person so happened to be Just Jazz of the Do Say You Say podcast.
Just Jazz.
I called Just Jazz and I approached the car. She said the same thing you said. You're not getting in my car. So I had on a little tight red shirt that stopped like, cause I wear my size now, so it stopped above like right by the waist. So I had to disrobe. So I was standing outside, in my drawers. And I had to take my hoodie off, so I threw over my hoodie. So I was having my drawers and my shirt, walking from my car to get into my car.
Yeah, he definitely could call me for this shit. Hell no.
So I'm sitting down, sitting in the car, and waiting. I'm like, I gotta figure out where to get the car. She calls the wrong motherfucker Nico. Nico's another person like you who comes over there. It's just all jokes.
What's his sign?
He's a Leo, I believe.
Damn.
It's all jokes.
I'll be just taking these guesses. All right, go ahead. All right.
Is he a Leo? No, Nico's a Virgo. Nico's a Virgo.
Right after.
Right after.
He's in August?
30th, I think his birthday is.
Okay, so he's still August, so
Yeah.
I guess maybe it's August then. Go ahead.
Nico come over. I get all the jokes, everything. He don't want to move my car because it's throw up in there. He like, I'm not moving. I'm like, bro, it's water. Just pour water in the seat or something. Get it out. I'll give you my jacket. He's like, I'm not moving your car. A space opens up behind us. So I hop in the car. Still got no pants on. I'm still gonna get in the car with no pants. So I just got a jacket. I got my Carhartt from the back. I got that on. Fucking out there and I have my. The first topic we're gonna get into is the Space Jam trailer, and coincidentally, I have my Space Jam PSDs on out there.
Oh, that's nice ones. Yeah. I think I'm wearing them now. I got 2 pair. Got 2 pair of those. Go ahead.
So I have my Space Jams on.
Go out drawing. My shirt might come off. You got some nice trousers.
Oh man, Ethica had a sale. Ethica had an April Fool's sale.
Oh, I missed that shit.
You did. I got some. No homo, I got some drawers for you, man. No homo. No homo. I got some drawers. You wait. I don't know what you can say.
I'm gonna be like, hey man, we gotta go out this summer, man. We gotta go out this summer. I gotta show these underwear off, man. I gotta do a stretch or show something. You know what I'm saying?
I'll reveal these. You know when I was out with my Miami swag, I found some drawers that would match my Miami beach drip. I found the exact drawers. So if you think I'm not walking on somebody's beach or somewhere with my pants down, half my ass hanging out, so you can see that I'm matching from the shirt to the drawers to the shoes. Oh man, it's happening.
How immature of you.
Whatever.
But what I'm saying is the same. When I have my Galaxies, I got some Galaxy Ethicas that go perfect with the whole Galaxy ensemble.
Yeah, it's only for your woman.
You just lean right. You know what I'm saying? And she already saw him when you got dressed. So she like, I don't really give a fuck.
That's why I can't wait. Somebody's gonna be over here. I think I got 7 pair of drawers. Somebody's gonna be over here.
Fucking get on all 4. Whip your ass into the room, and we ain't gonna harp on it. And just that's what you want to wear them drawers for. I don't want to take them off. Whip my ass all the way in the room while I keep the drawers on, and just thrash me to the room. But you went and you were still in your trousers, transferring cars.
Yeah, so I bagged up, put the car there, hopped out my drawers, hopped up in her car, and she
Nico saw you while you were
he was standing there.
Standing like a wrestler?
Yeah, nobody got a picture. The group chat from this morning is filled with jokes from this morning about how I was out there with little tight drawers of purple on there and everything, and characters and shit. But yeah, that
nigga thought he was a wrestler.
Oh
my god, his wrestling trunks. WrestleMania's around the corner, and I'm getting ready. Motherfucker.
So, yeah, man, that was my night. Came home, fell up the stairs, got in bed. That was my night, man. So my week has been pretty good, man.
You made it though.
Yeah, man.
You made it.
So, what do you think about the Space Jam 2 trailer, man?
You know what? I thought it was, if it would have been like cartoon animated, like I thought the whole thing would be, I would say like, that was smart, LeBron. You can't lose when you're going with a cartoon animation. Right. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that he switched it back over until like, now I wonder if that, because it looked like they was going to have Bugs Bunny and them looking like the new 3D animation. Now I would like to see that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's 2021. Space Jam came out in the fucking 90s. Show the evolution of it. You know what I'm saying? Don't take the easy way and just make it a cartoon.
Right.
I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was better than what I expected. Now, corny, that's what he got to aim for. That's what's going to sell, especially from LeBron. Right. Kids and things like that. It's not more so for the NBA fan. It's more so for the kids. And you just think about what Space Jam was for some kids. Like, I know me, I enjoy Space Jam even though I wasn't a kid. It was one of those movies. I would like to have saw him do the Michael Jordan patented. I thought about it. I'm like, the Michael Jordan patented free throw line. What would be LeBron's? Yeah, but I would think like a windmill. But it is that LeBron strong ass tomahawk dunk.
Statue of Liberty.
Yeah. So yeah, that was it. So I think I'm gonna watch it, and I think that hopefully I don't really have an expectation for it. But I think that I didn't see anything wrong with the trailer. I thought it was pretty good.
I thought it was good too. His son is corny, so I think that's gonna be a problem for me in there.
Is it Bronny?
Watching that, it looks like Bronny, but I don't think it's Bronny. But his son in the movie is corny, so you know how I am with in terms of the connection between the actual characters and it feeling believable and it actually being believable, that relationship or whatever. So it does like they put a lot of star power in here, and they got everybody. So it's not really like a Looney Tunes movie. It's more like a mashup cartoon movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've seen the Iron giant in there, and among other cartoon characters. I don't like it. It did show a lot, which is another reason, like I say, why I don't like watching trailers. But this is. I feel like this is some shit that, for one, I don't care about, and for two, it's gonna be everywhere. So I might as well see it on a nice big. I hate seeing shit that you kind of want to see but don't want to see on your phone. So no matter, every time it dropped, today or yesterday, so every time you go on Instagram, everybody was posting that motherfucker. So like, I didn't just watch it. So I watched it. The one thing I do like about the trailer, it didn't really show his like the Goon Squad. They kept naming them, but they didn't really show everybody. You know what I'm saying? It was like fast. So you don't.
I wonder, is it gonna be real NBA characters?
The one dude is Damian Lillard. I saw the motherfucker dribbling the ball at the end. That's okay. Damian Lillard. So. And I seen on Instagram, he said it's not just a cameo. He got like a big role or whatever. But that's the one thing I will say about why I like the trailer. You didn't give too much about the Monstars and how they gonna get their powers and all that type of shit. So from that standpoint, I like it. I like the trailer from that standpoint. It looks like it's gonna be a pretty decent movie.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna go see it.
I'm gonna watch it. See if my kids like it.
I would want them to be more cartoonish and then bring them back to real life at the end.
Right,
yeah.
For the game.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I would be okay with that. Or jump back from the real world to the fake world and all that shit like that. It's interesting that Don Cheadle is the bad guy. I don't know about that, but...
He could just play like any role. You know what I'm saying? Diver. I think he's an underrated actor, too. I like Don Cheadle. Cheadle, whatever the fuck his name is. I don't even... Who was the bad... It was like a fat...
the alien with the bald head.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't like
John Goodman, too. I think that was the voice.
But it wasn't just like a real person.
Is it Danny DeVito?
I don't remember. And I'm high. One blunt. Well, we like 2 blunts in.
Saweetie and Quavo?
You want to jump right into Saweetie and
Quavo? Saweetie and Quavo.
First off, you give me your assessment. Okay, so we going off of how do I feel about the entire situation? We talking about...
We're just talking about the elevator situation.
The elevator thing, fiasco that transpired.
Right.
Now, which one do you want? Do you want the PG or you want the...
I want you to give me all the smoke that you was giving when it happened.
No, so what pissed me off about things like this is when we talk about the type of world that we in right now where everything is so sensitive, right? And I'm just gonna fucking say it. I'm sick of women playing the victim. Not women. I'm sick of people playing the victim when it comes to when it just benefits them. Mm-hmm. And this is one of those scenarios where like we just gonna jump on the bandwagon and harp on something. Where it's like, I've seen domestic violence. You know domestic violence. If we are chalking this type of shit up to domestic violence, then what is it anymore? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I can see how we could try to break it down, or you could say, oh well, he shoved it to the side, or they're tussling over a bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see any kind of physical abuse there. But I love when I look at the comments and I see like all these women saying, well, how are you gonna tell a woman how to feel about? He didn't have. It wasn't that serious. Should have just let her take the bag, right, and then deal with it later. No, fuck you. I'm not gonna deal with it later. This is my bag. Don't touch my shit. Like you see, I'm watching it right now. You going into the elevator. Right. She didn't have any business snatching the bag. Well, it could have been her bag.
What about the punch that was thrown before?
That she threw at him? Right. Well, that's what 95% of the women that I've dealt with, they've all been like, I don't want to say they're violent, but they know they will take a swing at you. You know what I'm saying? Now, some women will tell you that a woman knows better to take if you can swing at a man.
So which side do you stand on with that?
Quavo, 100%.
So you don't feel like there was any type of abuse or
no, hell no. I don't have about no trauma, none of that. Look,
anything. So you don't think how he put her in the corner and how she stayed there. You don't think that shows?
He put her in the corner. She lost the tussle. She's defeated. Now you sitting there. If you was scared for your life while you was sitting there when that man walked to the elevator, you still sitting there. That's your opportunity to get away. He's standing there. Is you coming? You don't know what he's saying. He's like, is you coming? I'm on the elevator. She's still sitting there. I'm the victim now. Now you hit me. I want to make a big deal about this. Right. But there's nothing there. And I don't know if it's true or not. But they believe that
she limps. She's limping away.
Yeah, I'm dramatic now.
Yep.
What leg is hurt? Is it the left or right? Did you sprain your ankle? Did you hit your leg on the fucking elevator wall? What happened? I want to know. I'm going to watch it again Yeah, give me my shit, Joe. Man, give me my shit. I'm looking at it. Man, look at what this. You fall off in a corner and now you hurt.
So you don't see not one thing wrong with what happened?
No.
You just think that's just regular happenstance that goes on in a relationship?
I'm not gonna say that's regular, because a regular. I'm not. Then that would mean that I would say that all relationships have this type of
violence.
No, there's not violence. Disagreements or tussles for luggage. We'll say that. Okay? We don't tussle because you respect each other's boundaries.
So you think this is just a disagreement and it's not violent?
I'm not saying it's not violent. But I'm not saying that he is violent. He's domestic. It's not domestic.
But look at the imagery of him.
Because he's a man.
He's standing over her.
He's a man.
She's cowering in the corner.
And it's because he's a man, and no matter what, a man is always. I'm sorry.
Always.
A man is always. Sorry, I was reading the text. I got a little distracted. A man is always guilty until proven innocent. And even when you proven innocent, you still guilty by the dickheads who want to say, "Oh well." No, I don't want to hear about your "oh well." I just showed you that I didn't do this. So if I would feel different if it was her luggage. Mm-hmm. And he was trying to make her stay. Mm-hmm. I would feel different about the situation. I would say,
well, you don't know whose luggage it is.
It's a Call of Duty bag. I'm going to just assume that that's his shit. Okay? Unless she's really into gaming. But she's into Birkin bags and shit like that, so it ain't a fucking Birkin. It's a Call of Duty bag. So when my bag is on the elevator, it's like, it ain't a Birkin. The bag is there. I'm coming to get it. You take a swing at me. I just want my bag, Joe.
So you think could that be the PS5?
That could be the PS5.
Now, if that's the
Call of
PS5,
Duty edition.
Ladies, Call
of Duty edition.
If that's the PS5, ladies, I am stepping off of you guys' bandwagon. And I'm gonna stand on the side of the men.
I'm gonna give you one more incentive to come on this side.
Okay.
When a woman get mad at you, have they ever? Okay, what do you gotta say? You. Let's just say from what you see. So let's say I'm brainwashed from the internet. How many times have you seen the meme with a woman that know a man that likes shoes like these? I got them in, snuck them in. Like shoes. They got that chair when they smashing the man's shoe, bending them up, creasing them.
Oh, when they stand.
Yeah.
The funniest one is when a woman can get the shoe and they put them on and do the Michael Jackson.
Right. So I'm saying, you seen that, right? That's what they do to a shoe person. They cut them up. Game. If a woman ever told you, "I'll break that motherfucker," they threaten to break your game.
That's when you stop.
Right.
That's the limit.
So that's what's in there. I'm assuming that the argument went, "I'll break this shit," and she's going to break his PS5.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh no, you ain't breaking this shit," and he got it, and you defeated now. Now you don't have that.
And ladies,
I'm all Quavo.
The reason why we get so defensive about the video game is because that's a lot of time. That's a lot of effort. That's a lot of shit that we got to do. Like, I'm so happy that the memory card. I'm kind of happy, but I'm kind of not. Because the memory card, I can just take that shit. You can break the game. I don't give a fuck. Break this motherfucker. I got the memory card. But, like, now with everything being internal, if you fuck up the mainframe and I ain't backed it up on nothing, like, it's just gone.
Yeah.
All my highlights are gone. My player is gone. All those fucking videos that I hit to record on my Call of Duty kills when I was drunk at 3 a.m. and got 9 kills in a row. It's all
that
gone.
Shit means shit to me.
Right. So my fucking Grand Theft Auto season gone. It's things on there that it's games that you've beat and completed that you will never ever play ever again. And you want, like a Spider-Man or an Infamous, you want to go back and pick those games up, and you already the powerful motherfucker. You just want to go back and just tear ass through the fucking board for like 5 minutes and then just cut that shit off. But you can't do that now because every time you delete it, and I gotta go back in, I gotta go new game. So I gotta do the tutorial over. Yeah. I gotta do the introduction over.
It's brutal.
Yeah, nobody wanna do that. I've done it when my fucking power surge, learned about power surge cores. Didn't know about it, plugged my game in there, fried my shit, had to get a new one.
You know mine. I thought I was transferring all my data from the PS4 regular to the PS4 Pro. Deleted all my shit from the PS4 Pro. One of my favorite games, Shadow of Mortar. I was like max level. Every one of my motherfucking every one of my goons was like level 20 something. I could never play that game again. It's one of I love that game.
So
but I'll never go through that shit again because it's broken.
I didn't look at it that way because I didn't know that was a Call of Duty bag. So yeah.
Put a hole in the wall.
Yeah, I think it's who's that? TJ?
Marie. Chasing fucking TJ. You know what I'm saying?
But I think hole in the wall.
That's why I was like reading that shit like, huh? Oh, here we go. Some more shit I got fit.
This guy's life never stops. Funny as hell, man. If you only knew. But yeah, man. I guess I don't think it was right though. I don't think he should have pushed her down. I don't think
he was trying to get his bag. I don't think he had intentions to push her.
You just think it's
a moment, it's a reaction. It's like
a tug of war.
We touching. I'm like, man, it looked like, first off, Sweetie looks stronger than fucking Quavo. Like, see, he got to use all his men strength. Now, right there, he swung her. So he swung her off balance. Now, she looks strong as hell. I'm like, some women you got to use real men strength. I've never met a woman strong as China.
But what do you say that he didn't go to pick her up though? He didn't go try to help her up or none of that.
So in the heat of the moment, when y'all having those tussles, this is him not hit that stuff, that look back. You know that when you looking back, you like, that's your empathy. That's your like, all right, now he embarrassed. The dude looking at him, she sit on the floor. He can't even look up at him because he embarrassed now. Like, look at this. All right, man, you getting on, bro? Fuck it. All right. Now I instantly feel guilty for what's going on because this could have been avoided had you not went for my shit. Okay. Understand, just don't touch my fucking shit. And don't always call everything domestic violence. Like, I'm really perplexed at like, what do you expect? I'm putting the game on the line now. I'm holding the damn door open with the game. Mm-hmm. Now what happens when that door closes and crushes that PS5? She don't care. She gonna still get on.
Now I ask you as someone with as being a girl dad, if you seen this video of one of your daughters, how would you? Would you have the same energy?
I would be disappointed. You asking me would I go and be like, all right, I'm about to go and whip his ass and all this? Yeah. I don't know what I would say. I would think in this moment I would say no. I would still have the same reaction. I would just put it in the perspective of like having a sister. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to experience it yet because I have a daughter.
Like, keep your hands off of his.
But they know that. But like now, if I see them, I'm understanding of the situation because that he ain't hit her. He ain't put his hands on her.
He pushed her and stood over.
He didn't stand over. I don't give a fuck about showing dominance.
For your daughter, so a man can show dominance over Talia. You can look and see her sitting on the ground in the corner and a man looking over.
When Talia come home, I'm gonna say, what the fuck is your problem? You don't let no man treat you like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you the real shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But in the moment you asking me if I would feel the way about my 11-year-old daughter, if my daughter was Sweetie, so that's what I'm saying. You gotta put it to the perspective if my daughter was Sweetie. So my daughter is what? What is Sweetie? Don't matter. Let's say she's 26. She's flaunting herself out as this figure. She's already lost me. You know what I'm saying? She's lost me because she's putting herself out there with this whorish image. Okay?
Whoa. So because she's...
let me talk. You putting yourself out there with this whorish image. You know what I'm saying? You're making everything about Birkin bags, vehicles. You're making your sister believe that this ensues happiness. So it doesn't matter how that man treats you. Ultimately, because if he's been cheating on you for a long time, you've been tolerating it. Obviously, you've been able to take enough of this shit because he's been doing something to keep you happy. You see what I'm saying? So this is a behavior now. Like, this is what you want to do. So when I see that, with the perspective of my daughter being Sweetie,
right?
No, I'm not. I'm just having the same sentiment. I'm telling her to be smarter,
right?
To make wiser decisions. But if you ask me if I'm going to say, yeah, he's abusing my daughter. No, because I'm going to be just a fucking hypocrite. No. Yeah, absolutely not. You ever got the shit, you ever had a woman slap the shit out of you repeatedly? How do you get her off you? You just put your head down and walk? Or she just slapping the shit out of you?
Just run out the door.
Oh my God. She kicking you all the ass down the stairs. You like, looking back and shit. Just like.
Why are you hitting me? That's what you
What the fuck you hit me for?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta get up off me, man. Just Get up off me. I ain't hitting you. Just got to get you the fuck up off me. You just got to the fuck up off him and this shit.
So you gonna sit down and say, it's okay, he just got you up off. Just don't touch this shit no more. What makes smarter?
If she's sweetie.
And stop, make your life
If she's
not about
conducting
working,
herself
man.
like, if she conducting herself
It
like
sounds
sweetie.
bad what you're saying. I want you to hear
It's the
it.
truth. Is that, am I lying about something? So, all right, you have a woman.
So
no.
because of the way she conducts herself, you're saying she
The way you carry yourself. I'm not saying she deserved anything.
Right.
I'm saying that what happened wasn't domestic violence. So if you get a woman, let's say somebody that carry themselves. Do Alicia Keys carry herself pretty presentable?
Right. Or Beyonce. If Jay-Z
It's too easy to say Beyonce. Like, we watched Jay-Z get his ass slapped. We watched Bow Wow get slapped around and scratched all up and get clown for it, which he should have.
Right.
But it was a fucking joke.
It's a lot of short men losing fights.
Just losing. Like, because they're overpowered by the woman. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, Frank Quavo probably like 130. You're like, sweetie, thinking of him. She moving his little ass. I got to use everything. You know what I'm saying? You got to give her everything to get him off him. You know what I'm saying? So, why the fuck can a woman carry herself, and I don't give a fuck about them trying to bash me, because what's the difference with a woman that carry themselves like Sweetie and a woman that carries herself like Alicia Keys? Now, if you saw that shit happen to Alicia Keys,
Swiss Beast threw up because he was grabbing a bag.
you would absolutely be like, oh, I can't believe she's acting like this. You know what I'm saying? But this woman is toxic. This is what you say when they
expect it from her, you said.
Look at her. She's toxic. She did it. Like when the motherfucker's telling you, hey, damn, I really was wrong about you. Like, I'm shocked at your actions lately. Take care. Oh, take care. I should have took my Bentley. I didn't. Now you want to put this out there to make me look bad? You slandering my character. You know what you know you that there shows me that she's hit him more than one time. A time or two.
Oh, okay.
That's what that gave me. Now, has he ever struck her back? I don't know. I ain't in a fucking house. He may have. Mm-hmm. But what I just saw in that elevator was not domestic violence. And if my daughter carried herself like Sweetie, absolutely. I would say the same thing. But if she carried herself like Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats swung her ass into a fucking wall, I'm going to swing his ass into a wall. Me and him go out to talk. What? It's all about how you carry yourself as a woman. It's all about what you accept. If I don't feel sorry for her for accepting that. Because some women will tell you all it takes is one time. It doesn't.
Alicia Keys is not accepting.
Maybe she is. I'm just talking. I'm giving an example.
Perception.
Perception. Okay. I'm giving an example of a woman that carries themselves and presents themselves in a more respectable manner. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that Alicia Keys is better than Sweetie. I'm giving two examples. I'm gonna say a professional woman who seems like they will never take that shit. Let's not say Alicia Keys. A woman that'll tell you all you gotta do is raise your voice to me one time, and I'm out. That's a woman that ain't taking that shit. She ain't tolerating it. Go ahead, black woman, black queen. Don't take that shit from that nigga. But the women that's giving that's the most critical about it are the ones I've seen. I know a couple of them. I know they been in some real domestic shit where they got their ass whipped. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about it like that. Go on.
No. I'm saying.
It's funny the way you describe it. That's all I'm saying. Go on.
This is the truth I'm telling right now, man. I know a couple women that I'm talking about get their ass whipped, but they wear it like, y'all fight that nigga all the time. I was that nigga who I swing him all the time.
Right.
That's the woman I'm talking about. That's ignorant. So you think because you punch a man in his mouth, what the fuck? Eventually he gonna punch your ass back. He should never do it. You should never put your hands on a woman. I don't give a fuck. I'd have been slapped, stabbed. I ain't never hit no woman ever in my life. You know what I'm saying? But if you allow it, a man is only gonna do what you allow. Not a man. A person is only gonna allow you to do what you accept. So if you don't accept it from the jump, so women shouldn't be upset at me because the women who say I'm not gonna tolerate it, they ain't gonna tolerate it. You know what I'm saying? And all you gotta do is give them signs one time and they out. But the women who tolerate that shit are the ones like this that give off that music and give off that vibe where this type of behavior is acceptable. You know who else? Meg Thee Stallion. So but guess whose side I was on with that? I'm all the way on Meg's side.
Are you talking about Tory?
Tory Lane.
But if Party, if it comes out that he's slapping her around,
I'm on Meg's side. You don't fucking put your hands on a woman. That ain't putting your hands on a woman to me.
But Meg gives off hit a man. Does Meg give off hit a man vibes to you?
Hell yeah.
So if he hits her, what would you?
He can't hit her.
He just got to get hit.
He can't hit her. You gotta now. You could get up off you. Get the fuck up off me. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think about the story about them beating up Justin LeBoy?
This after he went on the show?
Yeah, I guess after, since he did the interview, they called him in a nightclub and put hands and feet on him.
Shit. They should have. They should have. I told you about that. Like,
yeah, because he had to.
You want to bring this shit? You bringing shit into my relationship. I blame you part for it. Put feet on your ass. Think about it next time you want to bring a nigga girl on your show with his ex and talk about some fuck shit. Now that a joke's on you. Not a joke's on you, motherfucker. I ain't noticed what happened. I'm gonna go look at it now. But the joke's on you. And I respect that's a real gang. That's some gangster shit, Migos, man. That's some real gangster shit. Put feet on that nigga. Some people need to have hands put on them. Give me a horn.
I wasn't trying to do that, man.
For real. But I'm with Quavo all the way.
Did you see that chain that he got?
From the Smurters?
That I sent you with the how they drip.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was wrong as hell, man. That's just like that. Just it writes itself in a rap. Your chain ain't like mine, nigga. I got a chain with me on the chain, have it on a chain with earrings and glasses that got diamonds in them. Think about that. My drip has drip.
Money. That's why I needed this lawsuit. Looked in the camera when I said it too. I'm gonna buy me some Birdman earrings like motherfucking my
Mike Epps.
You know what I was going to? All about the Benjamins.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
He said something about Allen Iverson in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna give me some Allen Iverson. You know.
Man.
You catch all
I know.
You catch all
I know. You're not.
Big
you're
Bow Wow. Who you thought
shallow.
he was?
You're not that deep.
Your favorite rapper. Your favorite rapper. Who he want to be like? Like Mike. He thought he was who? The GOAT. We done with Quavo and
Mike. Like Mike.
Nah, he used that name. Who do you think he was in that movie?
Mike.
Young AI, nigga.
Because he had braids? Oh, okay. Because AI said, how you do that?
So you know another one. Yeah, my nigga. Yeah. Uh-huh. They couldn't deny him, but at that point, they couldn't deny him.
Right?
They had to say, we got to get the best player in the game. We got to get this guy. He is an icon.
No rings.
He's an icon.
One MVP.
When you say basketball, you can't say it without Allen Iverson being in that conversation. Some type of basketball conversation.
More drama. The JT?
Uzi. I just saw a little bit of that.
Uzi? Yeah. I didn't see it. What are you speaking on? Whose side are you on with that one?
Well, I kind of saw, like, first off, I want to say I was Southside, but he was just too aggressive.
He was very aggressive.
see, I feel him because it's something about it that he gotta know how Uzi a hoe. So when you know somebody, and I'm not saying he is, I'm just saying for him to approach it that way, he gotta really feel strongly about you being a bitch ass nigga and the fact that you giving off. He been harboring that energy. Like, man, I've been wanting to get to see you. You been a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So the way he was. See, once again, is why I say, man, giving me choker bitch vibes and that she accepts it. See what I'm saying? So, it's not okay. You gonna get off the line, you gonna put your tongue in my mouth if I tell you, why he talking to you like this? The fact that certain women is not gonna let you play with them like that. Okay? But then he said, show your shirt. Her nipples is out. She's like, I see nipple. First off, her name is Shakrisha. What's her name?
I don't know.
Creation. Crosha. The fuck? Shakrisha. Carisha.
What's
Carisha.
What's the wildest named woman that you've ever dated?
I've ever come encounter with?
That you've ever dated. I asked you a question.
I've only dated 3 women.
Oh my God.
I'm serious. Dating a woman means. Listen. Dating a woman means you call them your girlfriend, correct?
I guess.
Well, I've dated 4.
Okay.
And one of them was already in a relationship, but I made her my girlfriend because I was a damn fool. But I made it believe that she was only sleeping with me. She wasn't fucking that nigga.
Oh, okay.
I believe that's dumb shit. Can you believe that? But guess what? Oh, I can't say her name now. Now I can't say her name. But it was a ghetto ratchet ass fucking name. Man, fuck it.
No, y'all. Go ahead.
It was like some
Do
weird.
you know her currently?
No, I don't talk to her. I don't talk to none of them hoes no more. All them hoes is a thing of the past. Like once we
Stand up, guy, man.
they're the truth teller. Listen,
Tip the hat to the guy.
once they walk out that door, it's hard for me to get over them. But once I get over you, you're out. You're gone.
You're like Ravy, huh? X's in a box. That's why you.
I swear to God, they out.
That's why you felt that.
You know what I'm saying? Her name was Kiyaka.
Kiyaka. Is that a real name or you joking?
I swear to God, that was her name. I ain't gonna tell you her nickname. It was really something short. We knew a couple of them at Walmart, really short with a K, and it was really common ass, ghetto ass black name. You know what I'm saying? What you would call what you would shorten up a name like Kiyaka.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what that is.
I'll tell you off
camera.
Yeah.
Mine was Shavencia.
Was she foreign?
No, she was black. I've actually been looking for her.
Shavencia.
Stayed on my grandma's block.
So I'm assuming it's a Siobhan and a Vincent. Maybe she tried to. I just freestyled that.
Her mom?
Mom and dad name was. Mom was Siobhan.
She didn't know the man, so she just named Sean and Vincent.
No, I'm thinking maybe. And I ain't thinking about. No, I'm thinking that the mom's name maybe was Siobhan, and the father's name is Vincent.
Okay.
So Shavenza. Is that right?
Shavencia.
Yeah. We couldn't say Shavincent, so we said Sha. I hope it was spelt as ignorant as it fucking sounds. I hope it was spelt as ignorant as it fucking sounds. Like SHAVICSHA. Like, I really hope you spelled your name ignorant as fuck like that. I don't know you, so I'm saying.
Spell it. I'm motherfucking parents spell it.
When you wrote that shit out on the paper every day in class, I hope you spelled that shit out just like that. And you was writing that shit off, wondering like, what the fuck? Mr. Rogers. I hated writing Rogers on the fucking piece of paper. Like, Rogers. Hey, Mr. Rogers. That was one thing. I'm like, why y'all playing with me? You know what I'm saying? But then it became cool because that's what Julio would say, Rogers. He just started calling me Rogers and that was it. But Shavicia, you got a dumbass name. You hate writing it. You ain't even seeing it.
You think so?
Hell yeah, you got to. That's why you keep having a nickname. What's her nickname? She. Now switch that with the other one. That was her name, motherfucker. You got it now? CC, TT, weak ass name. It's a long ghetto ass name. You know the other one. You know the TT name. Another old ignorant ass name, man. We got just shorten it up. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it comes from. We're going about Shavicia.
That's it. I don't know how we got on
You said names. What's the weirdest name of the person?
I always talking about Southside. You talking about
Shakrisha or something like that. But what I think is like, so it seems like they probably have that relationship to where Uzi really don't like
Southside or
them together, like Young Miami, and he wants his woman to be
separate from that.
Right.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? And they probably bump heads a lot, which you shouldn't. If I don't like the friend, I never really confront the friend. As the man, you just be like,
what if the friend is influencing your woman?
You just sneak this. You be like, man, what the fuck this, they talking to this bitch for?
But what if it ain't working?
Nah.
At what point do you never
I just don't want her around me. I'm never gonna get on the phone and say, hey, let me tell you about you. Nah, I'm never gonna do that. You can't, that's weak. You know what I'm saying? So, but then Southside coming back like, don't you ever disrespect my bitch? He did, but then wait a minute. How you gonna come and say, man, don't talk to my bitch like that. You disrespect my bitch.
Yeah.
Shraggy? What'd he say? Like, the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Don't disrespect my bitch. Once again, if he's swinging her ass into the elevator, you can see it happening, right? This is what I'm saying. Like, you are allowing this. Like, you should be like, hey, hold on. You can't defend me like that. I'm not judged. I'm just saying, like, each his own. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Uzi said anything disrespectful. I think Southside said more disrespectful shit about his own girl than Uzi said in that entire conversation. Just getting on live. It was just weak how he did it. You know what I'm saying? So, but I agree with Southside, just not as aggressive.
Right. And his delivery.
Yeah. Who you with?
I didn't really see it, so well, I already know about it. So from from what it seems like what you said, like Uzi had an issue with her, and he said some shit about her, and he was just seemed like he was just checking her, like, hey man, don't play around with my girl like that. But he didn't say my girl, but that's what it seemed like it was coming from him, like, stay out of it. I stay out of it. You stay out of it. This is friends. This is what they do. You leave it alone. Like
that's what it was.
Like my cousin, her and her best friend, like, cause we all grew up around each other, so we started being at my grandma's house. Like, they would always get into it, and sometimes like I would involve myself in it, like take sides, listen to both of the stories, and everything. My grandfather just said, "You said it's women's business. You know, you leave it alone because no matter what you say, they're gonna be cool the next day. Like women and their friends.
Man, come on, man.
So fickle. Like they're women. I find it hard pressed to find a woman who's truly friends with another woman. Like, I don't know if some of them are. I'm not gonna make that statement and say like none of them are. But it's very hard to find women who have another woman that's a friend that neither one of them ain't never done no like low down, underhanded snake shit to one another. Like, women are dirty with in terms of the things that they do. So that's why I don't really feel like they ever really truly friends, because they gotta get over, like, a woman will fuck another woman's man and they'll know about it. They have to get over some shit like that. Like, I would never fuck your ex or your current, and then you gotta sit down and just keep chopping it up like that. You gotta end that. Like,
man, I had girls who would try to hook you up with their friend and try to fuck you. I fucked like the girl. I fucked her cousin. Her cousin. But I'm always honest. When I met her, I was like, "Oh shit, this your people." I used to talk to her. What she don't know won't hurt her. Now what I'm supposed to do at this point? Oh shit, I guess it's all fair game. But I'm such a honest stand-up guy. I told her, I'm like, yeah, your cousin, I fucked her after you. Like, she was like, oh, I know she like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, maybe I can fuck both of y'all together. Yeah. That was always the thing I wanted to do. But then I got in a relationship, and then it was just a wrap. But yeah, it was just crazy. I'm like,
hung your jersey up in the rafters.
Hung my jersey up, man. Hang it up. You know what I'm saying? But that's not surprising, because women do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how they do it. You be like,
think women have a code? I wonder if women have a code.
I don't think they do.
Woman's code. You know, you got guy code. Like, what's woman code?
That you break the code?
Yeah,
I don't think so. Maybe telling because maybe they code is revealing their secret to they nigga. Because women share real fucking grave fucking secrets with each other that if the man found out, you probably would want to fucking jump out the fucking window with a rope around your neck and just end it all. Because they be doing some real shit. Like, and that's the fear, man. You get big, you get popular, and then all those stories come up about your woman, and then you got to have that thick skin, and you on TV like Will, fucking shedding tears and stuff because you having to deal with the emotional trauma that come with that. But I agree with you, man.
How would you deal with that? This podcast takes off.
Man, I know I'd be hit with uppercuts and roundhouses.
Don't say that.
I'm saying from past. I'm just saying from past things.
Know that.
Like, I think every woman has such a fucking past. It's what they tell you, and then it's what all happen. Okay? So, not all women. Everybody.
Would it break? Would something like that cause for a breakup?
No, because I've already been through some real shit that if I was going to break up, I should have done it.
But what if you find out, like you say, some things come out, you like, wow, you did that? Like,
oh, I can't be surprised.
Edit.
Let me clear up what I'm saying. Nothing surprises me from human beings because of the things that people are capable of doing. So, male or female, I've seen enough in my lifetime from both sex.
You know a nigga laugh when he go to my lifetime.
Okay? That nothing would surprise me if it came out. You just be like, I would be looking like, wow. You know what I'm saying? But at this point, y'all in like the Young Boy song, man. It's just, you know, you in for the long haul. Because, I mean, I don't think they really understand the psyche, what it does to the psyche. So I think a woman can find out. A woman would know, like we heard last week. My woman saw me in college, and she saw a lot of women around me, and she was like, "This guy's a whore." You know what I'm saying? But it's attractive.
Mm-hmm. We attracted to whores.
We want to fuck them. Because we are fucking idiots.
She said the same thing about you.
She did. But I think it's more when a man, and that's what I say, you just deny. You be like, well, I bet you ain't did this before. I bet you did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I bet you fucking did. It's like, I think they can find out that you've had, I think the baby is what's the really hard thing for the women. But even with that, they still stick. We still stick. I'm just saying, like, a woman probably can handle more. Yeah. A woman can handle more of a male throwing dick around because I don't know how they view it. And they be just like...
Because you don't know they cold.
That's what I'm saying. A man finding out, like, that his woman is just throwing pussy around, just catching bodies and shit, you like... It's like, you just be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's what you say to him, like, what's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Because you like, I want you to value yourself like I value you. I'm a damn fool. You know what I'm saying? And
they don't understand the same thing. Young king.
I know what I'm saying.
Keep your scepter in the royal throne.
Absolutely, goddamn 100%. You should. I think they can take it like, oh, this fucking guy. Man is going to be a man, which is wrong and a wrong stigma because nobody should be cheating on anyone. Don't be in a relationship if you're going to cheat.
Correct.
But when you find out, hey, man, I am giving it to you.
Relationship deals, he's dropping this episode.
I'm giving it to you this episode, man.
Pause.
Cut deep. But, damn, I was going somewhere with that, man.
Sorry. Edit.
Wait, no. I was going somewhere with that. But when a man, here we go. When a woman cheats on a man, that womb is being penetrated. That body is being penetrated. And we know how men are. We watch it on TV, and we know how we are. So your mind runs. There's only so many things a man can do to a woman, right? You eat her pussy, you eat her ass, you can fuck her. I don't know if they view that the same way we do.
No, there's another one. There's a fourth one.
What else?
Slut them out.
Yeah, what's slutting them out? What's slutting them out?
Doing everything.
Mm-hmm.
But just doing it in a porn-like fashion, I would say. That.
Exactly. Like a face fuck. You know what I'm saying? You be like...
Not even that. I feel... Because I've had the conversation where you can have, like, nasty, passionate, and all that type of sex without having any oral or without kissing. Yeah. I've had, like... This is nasty. But we didn't do nothing. Like, I didn't kiss you. I didn't do anything. But you like, oh, wow, okay.
We ain't kissing.
Right. But it's like... Nah, you just got, like, drilled. Like, you was in here squealing like a pig. Like, that type of thing. You just like, oh, okay. When you turn the porn on, that white girl just getting...
Yeah.
You're like... Oh.
And then you know how the nigga is talking about the
afterwards.
The afterwards. Right. And that's your woman.
Right.
So a woman can do the same thing. Y'all fucked your man, right? But when and women, I'm going to give y'all flowers. Yeah, y'all are strong. Y'all can take so much. A man, we are so weak and shallow.
I have a question I just thought of.
All right, let me finish this. A man, we so shallow. A nigga look at you. If you look, if I know this nigga fucked you, if I see this nigga picture, I can envision the whole night in my brain. I am destroyed, you know, as a man. A woman, that bitch ain't this and that. Y'all can see the bright side of things. Men, we just can't. And I don't know what the fuck we was talking about before we got to that. What this was about, we went from Quavo and Saweetie to fucking...
We talking about Southside.
Southside and Carisha.
And and then we talking about just I don't know how we got up there.
I
But
don't
I
know.
have a question I was gonna ask you.
But I would be
in terms
devastated.
right in terms of that. So you talking about
We said if it took off.
oh, the
Yeah,
podcast
his stage
took off.
came out. Right, all right.
So in terms of that, and a sex tape came out. And you have to see not your woman, not your current woman, any woman that you've had a sex tape came out. If it was we've all watched porn and we've seen a woman, we be like, she's bad. I hope this is a good scene. I hope he knows what he's doing. And then you see him and you don't know what he's doing, and it's a weak ass fuck. Would you be mad if you seen it and it was a weak ass fuck versus like you like cheaters or something, like you put the ring thing, you see like, well, she's cheating, but he ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
I still see it. It's still like
you think it'll hurt the same versus you seeing it, you like, wow, bent over the couch like that, really?
If it would, because okay, so you have a vision of what happened in your mind, and then you have the reality. Right. So if the vision in my mind doesn't match the vision that I've seen or I found out, does it make it easier? It takes it from a 10 to a 7.5. No, it takes it from a 10 to 8, but it's still there. It's still not dropping low enough for me to be like, oh no, I'm still like, damn, this nigga still did this. Right. It's still weak. You know, like, you to know when you didn't waste, you be like, man, why did I waste my time fucking this motherfucker? Like, you don't even want to count that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it's one of those, all right, cool, but that means you just got her back faster. Because if you pounded her, so if that motherfucker wasn't hitting it right, you found her, okay, he wasn't hitting it right, and I know, all right, she started fucking with this nigga, but what about the other one? Maybe he was fucking, that vision is still there, but I get what you're saying. Like, nah, it just lessens it by maybe 2 scale points. For me.
Okay, man. I don't know, man. What KD and Rapaport? What do you think about that, man?
Now, you lead the way on that one. Because I just saw, like, snippets of it. I saw KD got a backlash from it. I said he got fined. And I see Rapaport tried to clean it up.
I didn't listen to Rapaport's his cleanup or whatever, but I just feel like I never liked Michael Rapaport. I think I've said it on the show. Like, he's one of those people where I never understand, or I never understood why he actually gets the pass that he gets. Like, I guess he was somebody like Remy or whatever from one of those movies.
He was a skinhead from High Learning.
Yeah, so it's like, to me it just sucks a lot sometimes when you see how easy it is for people to penetrate our culture and just be praised by us and be accepted by us. You know what I'm saying? You see the backlash of it. Like, this is literally a private conversation that you and this man is having, and
he got a podcast or something, don't he? That he was promoting. He was like, I'm going live on the podcast to discuss it. I think Michael Rapaport.
I ain't hear.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't watch it, because I'm like, it ain't genuine. Cause
and it's like you literally do this for a living. Like, you get your fame and your attention off the backs of other black people. You want to say it, like, keep it real. Like, you just sit back and you just overly
black issues and disagree.
You overly aggressive and you overly rah on shit.
You like say that. What you feel like we can't say.
Right, and because I guess you feel like because you was in some of these movies or whatever, like, they give you a pass and all that. It's like, I just don't like things like that about how quick he is. I never liked him. I think he's lame. I think he's corny. And like I said, I just don't like how hard he go for certain things. Like, why do you even care that much? It never comes off as genuine with me. Like, he comes off as that, like how you say that white man that say, I like that black guy. I like that LeBron James is my guy. Like, that's how he comes off to me. Like, you don't really fuck with us. Like, you fuck with a select of us, but you view us as like your entertainment, your playthings or whatever. Like, so I really like Mike Rapaport. I hope this is the beginning of a lot of celebrities distancing themselves from him. A lot of people.
I think he's gonna lose a lot off of this.
Yeah, but once again, with how black people are, we will be accepted and forgiven.
And you're gonna defend them.
You heard a lot of people on sports talk radio like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with Michael Rapaport. I got a relationship with Michael Rapaport. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, I don't really feel like that should have been an energy. I feel like it should have been like, nah. A lot of them, they all did say he was wrong, but it's like, fuck being his friend, being cool with him. Like, you just smudged this man's image for life. He was on there talking crazy, pale face. Like, now he could be looked at as a racist. He said something. They trying to get him for like the gay slur stuff. Like, what you on? Like, you literally tearing down my image, an image that's already fragile in the media to begin with. You know that because you always attacking me about it.
That's what I say, man.
We got a personal relationship and you do that, so it's like I don't feel like it should just be overlooked and just passed up like, oh man, he bogus. Like, no, you really bogus. Like, look at what happened with Donald Sterling because of old girl revealing some private shit. I lost my damn team.
Yep.
So you don't know what I could lose off of you revealing.
You wanted to do that.
Yeah, it's like
I feel you, and that's what I said. To go back to like other episodes, and I was like self-hate with black community, and that's what make it. And that's kind of like why I jump on the saweetie shit because that's all it is. You ain't really, like, we never really, and that's why I used to say this shit all the time where I'm like, you can feel that way. Like, Black Lives Matter, all that shit, you can feel how you feel. But when it come to that shit, we always quick to jump and be like you talk about the Asian shit, where like, oh man, no, man, I want to show you how he's accepted. And they'll say I do it for Eminem. But I feel like that's different. But you're like, well, I'm going to accept this. But if Eminem jumped out the window and did some shit like that.
You wouldn't accept Eminem exposure.
Right. I'd be like, Eminem, you bogus for that shit. You can't be doing that weak shit, bro. The way he did it when I seen it and how he posted it and then like the backlash and then he studied trying to benefit off of it.
And they trying to say he didn't say nothing bad about his wife. He just said your wife don't respect you. She going to leave you. That's what he said.
You can't. I don't feel that shit. Now I always just feel like, especially in these times, like, you can support that nigga and you could do what you just keep your comment to yourself, or don't say it at all, or don't speak. Don't give them the leverage to say.
I feel like he should be killed because if Stephen A. Smith did that to Tom Brady, he wouldn't have a job anymore. So
be fired.
Yeah, Michael Rapaport should be exiled from all black things, all black people.
All the way down.
Like Joe Budden, he another one. Like I know they be doing like what's the thing, fantasy football and all that. Like he should be excommunicated out of all that. Like if y'all all talk and stand on all, and that's why I say with black people, like they pick and choose. Like a lot of them was with the Grammys. Like y'all the same people that 2 years ago y'all was saying don't bash the Grammys, all this and that. But then they give us what we want. Meg and Cardi.
Lil Baby.
Doing all, like, okay, they did a good job. We back on the Grammys now. Hooray for the Grammys. They gave Nas a Grammy. They gave Beyonce a Grammy. We fucking with them again. Hooray for the Grammys. And then once again, y'all don't show up to the BET Awards. Y'all don't show up to the Soul Train Awards. Y'all don't show up to the NAACP. Like, you just don't show up to that shit. You just keep going to MTV, to the Grammys. So it's like, it's just backwards. Like, black people are so backwards. And whenever we put in these opportunities where we can make a change and set a precedent for some shit moving forward, we always take the other route where it's like,
and it always start with us because if you can't, I can't get Jay-Z to come to the BET Awards no more. I can't get them to perform.
Hell no.
Why the fuck the Grammys can? Y'all got enough bread. It should if y'all want to be these activists and all this shit, do that. And it ain't gotta be BET because they say it's not BET. All right, start your own shit then.
Yeah, revolt.
Everybody fuck with you, Jay.
The sword.
Everybody fuck with y'all.
The title award.
If Jay said, "Hey, Drake, I want you to come," he gonna come do it. Cause he fuck with you off the love. All right, we finna start this. Whoever got some partnerships, you get the big wigs, y'all do y'all shit, motherfuckers gonna support it. But all that white motherfucker gotta do, as long as I keep getting this head nigga in charge, man, hey, he gonna rock. So the rest of you niggas gonna fall in line. Oh, y'all fuck with him? Here you go. But you ain't gonna see Dirt. You ain't gonna see Young Boy. You ain't gonna see them. They got the internet and shit on lock. They got the music on lock. But I ain't gonna give you that. I'll give you a female's point of view because we can always sell that. But I ain't gonna give y'all this. As long as I get this motherfucker in charge, we gonna rock with it. But black motherfuckers do need to go ahead and like the Source Awards. You look forward to that shit. Hip Hop Awards. You look forward to that. They should have real motherfuckers on there.
But
the top now it's over with.
Yeah, now you gotta settle for it. And it's okay with the younger group. It's like, alright, we want to see them too. You don't want to see them like pushed out to the side, but it's like, nah, it's the Hip Hop Awards. Wayne is hip hop.
Yeah.
Drake is hip hop. Nicki is hip hop. Like, don't give me the A-listers for our shit. Stop giving me B- and C-listers for our shit. So,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I think, fuck Mark Rappaport, man. 50,000, you know what I'm saying? The least he can do is pay it. You know what I'm saying? He don't need your shit or whatever, but I think there was something around saying that he would pay it or he could or something like that.
Fuck that. I'm gonna look at the things. I'm gonna look at the thread and then I'm gonna follow up with it next week. But yeah, I'm with you. Fuck that shit.
Real quick, you think Jeezy lost street cred for doing that thing? Like his manager said?
What, with Gucci?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You lost.
Absolutely. Like, and that's the thing about, and that's why I'm telling you, like, we talk about, like, the stigma that we have, and I'm like, yeah, all right, no matter what happens, like, if you known for, like, all right, I can't let, you can't let motherfuckers play with you, but I do have, I say he lost street cred, but I gained respect for him as a man, because he was able to put that shallow shit to the side and say, what the fuck is street cred? I'm rich. I'm fucking grown. I'm doing the adult shit about it. I'm handling it like a fucking adult. And then they came together, and I love to see that moment. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They kind of made Gucci look like a bully and immature. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool to a lot of niggas. It's cool to me. Right. But I also understand the Jeezy perspective. But if you ask me if you look like a sucker, hell yeah. Because you built up a certain way and you like, talk about your own. But it, like I say, it depends on the level of cool that person's relationship. Right. So like if it was a motherfucker that I just worked with and we was cool, I know him through another motherfucker, like a couple people that we know, man, fuck that nigga. I ain't finna, I don't even give a fuck enough about that nigga for me to go there with you.
It's kind of like how what's going on with like Pun and Cuban Links with that situation. Not Pun, Fat Joe and Cuban Link over Pun. Yeah. So it's like, all right, you keep saying you fuck with Pun, but you ain't really doing nothing for his family. You ain't really doing nothing for this and that. And Joe Budden was saying like, well, I fuck with Pun. Just because I fuck with him don't necessarily mean I liked his family. You know what I'm saying? I could have think his family was shady, so I don't
even know them maybe.
Right. So am I obligated to take care of his family, and to what extent? Especially in this situation, I think it's different because Pun just died of health problems. Mm-hmm. He wasn't killed or anything like that. So it's not like I brought him from his neighborhood and then he got killed, like Tupac situation or the all the like Big situation. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel in that moment, I feel Suge is obligated to take care of Pac's family. I feel like Diddy is obligated to make sure Big family is forever straight in that moment because I did things that led to your son's demise. Versus the other way around was like Fat Joe was like, no, I was doing things to try to help him. And it didn't. It ended up on the bad side. But, you know, like, what more do you want me to do but other than keep his legacy going? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not supposed to support you and the rest of his family. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like Fat Joe ever let him go flat dead broke where they in the streets or nothing like that. But it's like, I ain't supposed to be kicking you millions and millions every year or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that was that conversation. What you think about that, man? I'm high as fuck.
Not with you. I mean,
do you think
people say that shit all the time?
He's obligated to take care of his family, or do you feel like he's obligated to a certain extent? No.
Now, if I played a role in getting them killed, then maybe I'll look out. You know what I'm saying? Nigga around me, and it's I'm probably nigga gunning for me, and they get you because you fucking associated with me, and we tight like that. And I know your situation, like with your shorties or something. Yeah, I look out for your shorties because I fuck with you to that extent. But it ain't my job to take care of your fucking family. Mm-hmm. If we was just cool, nah, fuck you. I ain't gotta explain. And first off, who is you to try to call me out about some shit? We ain't even cool like that.
Like with you, yeah, it would be immediate family.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
If we became hit it big and everything, like yeah. I would take care of your immediate family, but everybody else, I would probably take care of people who I know you would want me to take care of in your outer family, your bigger family. Right. But everybody else that's coming along, it'll be like,
I don't know them.
Yeah, it's like you just gotta eat this one. You gotta get it from somebody else or whatever. Or
they don't even know you like that. They didn't heard of you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. It's all depending on the level of friendship that you have with, you know what I'm saying, that person. So yeah, I don't agree with motherfuckers who always try to act like because you fuck with somebody you supposed to be doing X, Y, Z and all that shit. Like, the fuck out of here. I ain't gotta take care of your people, nigga. Yeah. The fuck, like, get your shit together. What we got? I'm high as fuck.
Did you see? One thing I'm gonna ask you is, did you see Young Jock's beard? His fake
man, beard? Stop, man. Listen, man. see, this is what I be talking about. Like, I don't know. Do they be serious? Do we be serious?
Serious.
Like, just do it in private. Why you doing this? Like, well, you want some attention. all the time.
Young Jock is an innovator. Like, he
He
don't care.
wants some attention, right? Every time he do it, he want attention. Blue swoops, bangs, and shit.
He's staying relevant.
And exactly, that's all he doing. He's staying relevant. But if you asking me, how do I feel about fake fucking beards?
Would you do it?
I would know. I would love to have a fucking chin strap.
So you wouldn't go away, go dark, maybe like not do the podcast for like a month, take a little month hiatus, month and a half, and come back with a little patch.
Is he gonna stay perfect?
Or
is it grow?
I think they put like your real hair on there. So
if that bitch stay perfect, if I could pull it off and get me a strap,
yeah, and it grows on its own,
and it stay perfect, I'll do it. I love to see how I look, because I be killing my... Let me tell you something. Hold on, look at this camera. I'm going to do a strap, and I love to look in the camera and look back and say, to have all this fat-ass jaw I got, I mean, I would be elite. I'm just letting you know something. If I could have a beard, I'll be unstoppable, man. I walk into a room and be breathtaking. I know no doubt about it, man. You be like, look at that. They will say, look at that BOE walking up into this room. I will embrace the name. Embrace the name. Give me a beard. But Young Jock a fucking joke. Funk Flex finger and Funk Flex voice. Damn.
And Funk Flex.
That took too long, man.
I know, man. Damn, my bad.
We fucked up the yick. Well, how do you feel about the beard? You have one. What you feeling in?
I definitely would. I want to.
Yeah.
I want to. I'm gonna look into it.
I'm gonna try it.
Yeah,
I still got my hair from my braids. If I can use that,
patch it in.
Man, I'll come in this motherfucker with the fucking roast. Motherfucker be like, man, you ain't seen me for a while, son. Shit, I've been growing this shit. I've been cutting it the whole time. I love to just get just enough, man. That's all I can get. I gotta clean this up every 2 days, but
invest in some product, man.
That's it.
What do you feel about all the creeps and perverts that invested in bad bird?
Peeking in the window. You know what, man? Let me just. You know what OnlyFans is. When I saw that she made that, I mean, it's not shocking to me that the creeps went and did it. I mean, she's 18 now, so niggas been looking at her before she was 18. Because if you saw her off first glance, you wouldn't think that she was underage. The way she carry herself, you know, when she opened her fucking mouth, yeah, you would say, "What? You
disgust me."
I'm not saying I'm looking at them. I'm just saying if you ever see, like, when they post something, they show something, you see the names under there, you be like, why are you liking that? Why are you even following her?
But I also looked at it like, it doesn't necessarily have to be
sexual attraction.
Old people. She's 18.
Yeah.
A lot of kids have a lot of technology now.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, this could be.
We did just assume that it was, you said creeps.
No,
so.
but that was the narrative that was going around. Like, I just want to segue and say with the narrative, like, everybody around is saying, like, wow, that's a little creepy at the fact that this 18-year-old just jumped on OnlyFans and made $1 million in 6 hours. But it's like, what's wrong with that? Like,
nothing. You think about us as at that age. If we had the technology, see, we were sneaking looking on the computer, looking at porn clips. Because I want 30 seconds.
Right.
Oh, that's that Bang Bro scene. Oh, they go 30 seconds.
And kids are more advanced. Like,
exactly.
I'm pretty sure.
So if I can get my phone, you can get a Mom, get out $25. Go get a prepaid, and they just OnlyFans in their room.
Or they can have. Right.
You're right. That's a lot of. I ain't think of it that way. Yeah. But if you put yourself in a young man's perspective, what you could get a fucking gift card and what you could do with a phone, that's a lot of motherfucking OnlyFans.
At 18. If I could have had Raven Simone OnlyFans at 18, I definitely would have invested.
Maya Harris.
I'm trying to pick people that's around my same age. So it's been like, if I was 18 and they hit 18 and did something like that, it's like, oh, for sure.
You would spend up to $30.
Yeah, I'm definitely going for that.
Just to see, you used to get the King magazine, and they would have like, I remember Maya being in the King magazine. You getting those photos, you like, oh, that's nice. So imagine being able to click on it and see it in real time.
Like Ashley from Fresh Prince or something like that. Like, I'm like, oh yeah. I definitely want to see that.
Oh, her nipples? She showing her nipples?
Yeah, like.
You know what I'm saying? That was a thing. You like, I saw nipples.
Yeah.
As a grown man, you like, it's just showing nipples. Man, I want to see you get fucked.
Yeah.
I want to see you eat some dick. Yeah. Like, that's what I look for. Give me some.
You disgust me.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on!
If I'm going to a celebrity OnlyFans, I want to see her eat dick. That's what I want to see.
Wow.
That's what I want to see. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to watch. I don't want to see you shake your ass anymore.
Yeah, I'm looking at this in a different way. Well, I don't think it's all old people, like old, because I don't know, man. I guess people do like that type of porn, but like I don't watch teen porn. Like if it says ebony teen, like I don't want to see that. Like I go past it. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't.
I think I never was into, even when as a teen, you didn't want to see.
Yeah, like teen. How those.
Now amateur. Now I'm a fan of amateur.
But at that point, you don't know the fucking age. You don't know
I'm just gonna assume they all grown.
You don't know the age of the ass that you're looking at getting destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Like.
I'm only watching blowjobs.
That's why I don't look. That's why I feel like you don't go into the teen world, because you don't want to know that you're actually looking at a child.
It's a turn off.
Yeah, so it's like those people that do that are weird. So I don't think it's a lot of older men.
Like college. You say they were like college dorm. I don't want to now. No. All I want to see is blowjobs.
When I was in my early 20s, if you're a true porn head,
go ahead and say the name.
The FAMU?
Say it. College, it was another one.
Man.
College something. It was all similar. You knew it wasn't real.
I haven't watched it in a long time. I got that one on the damn tablet, that FAMU. I had to go back and read. I'm not going to say it. Some things don't need to be said. But that's a great scene. That's a great.
Yeah, man.
I would have loved to be. Now, I'm not with stuff like that. I think stuff like that is a little suspect, a little gay or whatever, but I don't know, man.
You ever see Dancing Bears?
That's one, I know what you're talking about. But that's one of the reasons why I would wanted to have gone to college, to be in those type of situations where it's like, it's just free-flowing like that. Because you hear those stories about college, like, women are just, everybody's drunk. You're basically living with them. You're living with each other, y'all all drunk, y'all all horny, and you can get a group of guys and a group of girls meet up, and it's just a lot of fun like that. Like,
well, I tell you this.
So, I don't know. Would you walk out of that room? If them girls came in like that, you and your guys sitting there, they all came in, it was that time.
Oh, action all over the room.
All over the room. Would you partake in it, or would you leave?
Lights out, lights on.
Lights on, man. Be an adult. Are you Shane?
Can't fuck with the lights on. Because I was just going to, I've had an encounter, we know the world famous only time, Big Back Butch, was like same room, but yeah, depending on the bitch, in my younger days, I'd have did it, for sure. And I'm thinking about college. I didn't go on campus, I went to Malcolm X, but I did talk to a woman that stayed on the campus in Northern, and I mean, I didn't know that it was like that, and it really is. They want you to live with, I'm talking about, listen, I come down there, hey, you want me to feed you? I'm going to give you my Husky Bucks. That's what they had in the good one, no, Husky Bucks. Put Husky Bucks on there, good one. I want good one to listen to this part. Husky Bucks, you go down there, they feed you well, wake up, blowjob, go back, fuck, try to put on a rubber? No, can you take that off? Well, excuse me.
Oh, come on!
Well, I will take it off, you know what I'm saying? And then they give you a blowjob, catch it. One of the first women to catch it. And it was like, I didn't even go to Northern, but I would take the Metro to Northern and stay down there from Thursday to Sunday. I would be down there.
Couldn't wait to get down there.
Couldn't wait. Wasn't doing shit. Sitting at home, no stops. Flying on that motherfucking Metro. No stops. Can I get the no stop pass? I want to hurry up and get here. You know what I'm saying?
Husky Bucks and a blowjob.
Husky Bucks. Husky Bucks, but I will say one thing. No, I'm not even going to do that. That's mean. That's mean. I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because if it ever pop, they ain't going to know what we talking about. Oh, they'll look at me like, I know that fucking asshole is not talking about those Husky Bucks. Yes, I am. In your tongue ring, in your mouth. That's a very long time ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man.
Godzilla versus King Kong, man. What'd you think?
Who you going for?
I'm Kong all the way.
All right, well, we agree.
We
finally agree on something.
I hate Godzilla. Godzilla's like Superman to me.
We finally agree on something.
Right.
Let's make sure we document the time. Well, I'm not gonna say it out loud, but this is episode 52. Khalil Mack at the 1 hour, 28 minute, and 48 second mark on the audio, and I don't know what we had on the visual. We actually agreed on something, and that King Kong is who I was going for. Godzilla is extremely overrated. He has T-Rex arms when he wants to. He just like, I don't know, he was just always a character. Even when it was fucking like back in the days and just bad. And my grandfather used to watch it. I never fucking was a fan of fucking Godzilla. So I was going into a rooting for Kong.
All right, Chuck.
And are we going to go, am I going to go in depth now?
I was on your analysis, Chuck. You just went all the way around and come back here.
I'm just filling time, gaps. They started it off by giving Kong the short end of the stick because he was already chained down. And he was fighting on water.
Right.
So I don't even really count that as a loss. Okay?
I agree with that, man.
I don't count that as a loss.
Because, yeah, he was underwater in his fucking neck with the spoiler alert. Sorry, spoiler alert. But he was underwater, under the neck. Then when they released him, he started to get in his ass.
Yeah.
But you fucking drowned him.
You know what? He can't not him. He's not a fucking, what is he, a lizard? Fucking Loch Ness monster brought to reality. I don't know, minus the couple heads.
This motherfucker's a big hip dinosaur.
Like,
that's what he is.
Barney with fucking flames coming out. A dragon. Maybe he's a dragon. A swimming dragon. But that doesn't count.
Who's deceptively tall, because as I brought it up to you, I don't. Someone who's a Godzilla fan, please tell me how the fuck he stands upright and straight in the ocean. The ocean is bottomless. Last time I thought, and when he steps out of the water, he don't look bigger than the damn buildings.
Maybe on shallow land. Maybe he's not in the deep parts of those. Maybe he's walking on lakes.
Because he dove down a lot, and his tail was very long at that point. But I agree. That first round should not be counted because it was unmatched, it was unfair. And Kong did really get in his ass.
Yeah. And then the second one, Kong handled his business.
Yeah.
But we always knew. Once I saw, even because my whole household was rooting for Godzilla. They like Godzilla. Really? I was only Kong, yeah. And when he beat him and he stomped him down, I was like, damn, you gonna just get your ass whooped like that? Then they found it funny. I said, but y'all know what's gonna happen.
I thought he was finna kill him. I'm like, get off of him.
No,
like,
he's not finna kill Kong.
I thought he was gonna crush his chest when you just push him. Like,
yeah, it's PG. I knew it wasn't. They wouldn't kill him.
Turn me off the very first, when it first came on, turn me off PG-13. I don't like when movies go PG-13. Even if you're not going to curse or do whatever, I always want to give everything the R rating, because that way you have that element that you never know. If it's something that's PG-13, I already know you're only going to take it to a certain extent. So I
think they have to, unless you use a certain amount of curse words. It has to be rated like PG-13. But
just pay for it.
But even if they could have killed them. They killed people in Disney movies. Right. You know what I'm saying? They killed Mufasa. But if they could have, that was traumatizing. If once he starts saying, you know what's going to happen, you're finna save him. Mm-hmm. Then they just turned into Transformers 2 and got the Allspark and sparked his fucking chest. He's popped his. He's just a fucking human-like character now. Whoa! Snapped my arm, and I love Kong. Snapped his arm back in place, and we knew that he was going. Then miraculously, they fucking turned the power off on only one part of the body, the fucking tail. You know what I'm saying? When he was about to drill him, like he's finna fuck Godzilla up, and then Kong came with his new axe filled with radiation and ended the show.
Right.
But if I had to take all of those movies and put them in, and what was my favorite, it would be Kong, Skull Island. And it kind of turned me off right in the beginning when Skull Island turned into a fucking simulated place.
Right.
So I'm like, wait a minute. You're not finna tell me that Skull Island was the whole thing about it was getting off of it. No one can get off of it. Yeah. So when you finally get off of it, do I find out that it's a simulation? So where's the guy? Did he ever make it back to the Cub game and eat his hot dog?
He did. He did that at the end of Skull Island.
Right. So it wasn't a simulation. Right? He finally made it off the island.
Well, I do feel like they did a lot of fishy things in order to pull this off with the story, with the timelines, with the creative and everything. I do feel like they did a lot with that. and you just have to. I went into this movie like I told you. I said anybody that watches the storyline for a Godzilla or King Kong movie is a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Because who cares? You just want to see the animals do what they do. That's it. It's like sort of like Transformers. It's like don't do too much with the story. Don't have me too invested in these characters because I'm here for Optimus Prime and Megatron to fight. I don't care about Sam and his girlfriend problems or whatever. Even though some parts is funny, but overall I enjoyed it. You swayed me a little bit, so I don't think it's 2-1 Godzilla. I think it's a tie. I think it's 1-1. And I think this is why this podcast is great, man, because I'm going to put this out there. Nobody's came up with that theory yet. Not that I've heard or seen.
Me either.
I'm not looking for it either. But it's not a 2-1 battle, so this probably is why they're going to get a sequel because it's not 2-1. It's 1-1. That first one don't count, man.
Yeah, no, hell no.
You got to erase the first one.
And I think they was even saying, like, could they do a sequel? They was like, they're going to pretty much put it on the fans. I don't think if you do a sequel, I don't think you go back to a Godzilla versus Kong. I think you can do another solo. You can drag this out another 3 movies.
I definitely
Kong need another one.
I definitely think Kong need his own. Now Godzilla, I'm not a fan of Godzilla.
The first one was okay. The second one was bad.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of Godzilla, but the Kong Skull Island.
I love Kong Skull Island,
and I do think Kong need a couple of more movies.
Yeah, give me another Kong movie. Explain the backstory. He can always I guess the what was it, Half Gravity World, whatever the fuck it was called. I guess that was Hollow Earth. Mm-hmm. He went and sat on I guess that was the symbolized king. When he sat down, King Kong, I was like, okay, this must be where he's from. He's the king of this little world. You know what I'm saying? But they got to have some type of enemies that, you know what I'm saying, that they had it back then that could come and fight.
They can create a new one.
Yeah.
They can create a new one or something like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like what Jurassic Park did with the created fucking T-Rex type, T-Rex Raptor.
Right.
Fuse thing. They can use technology to create another fucking Titan. That's what they was calling it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Snowfall, man. Go get into Snowfall. What you think, man? We haven't talked about Snowfall in a while. We just watched it.
I hate the woman. I want a lot of these people to die brutal deaths. I always say this. I'm like,
wow.
The reporter, brutal death.
Oh, I hate her.
Like, I can't stand the reporter. I don't like, what's the damn girlfriend? That daughter died.
I don't know her name.
She doing some gangster shit.
Yeah, she is. I like her character. Now, all American, she don't really stand out and stick out to me. On here, I like her.
Brutal death. I need a brutal death from her. Who else? So we ain't really going to Fatback. So we going all the way back to that?
Yeah. That's how you feel about Snowfall.
So, I see people will say like it's boring to drag out, they want more action. I love it. I think the story, the only thing that I would change about the story is somehow I feel like sometimes they just speed up some of the, like when they go from episode to episode, it seems like it's fast forwarded a couple weeks. Not just like a day or two that went by. It seems like some time has passed.
Right.
I would want them to give me a little more with that. But if I want to be technical, which I'm not, like I can really dive into it. Like, oh, okay, well, I don't see how Leon, he's public enemy number one episode. Mm-hmm. They get Fatback to take the rep. Okay, he took it. He got out. He died, and now Leon's he cleared. Okay, maybe cleared by authorities, but these niggas, two big gang, Bloods and Crips, are looking for you. It's not over. So I don't know how you can go back to the projects and think you can get some business going back up and running when you still got this bounty on your head. Because you know how it is in the hood. You can't just move around like that.
Right.
Franklin, same thing. He a heavy, but now it's a price on him after you just talk to Man Boy like that.
Right.
So the way that they still maneuvering around, like...
Well, they kind of showed that when the girl put it.
No, I got it. And they snuck it in there. Mm-hmm. But like I say, I think...
Do you think Franklin was wrong for the Man Boy situation?
No.
You think that's just par for the course in that?
Well, like, if he should have gave up Leon...
Yeah, you can't let the head, you know what I'm saying? The soldier always got to take the charge.
Yeah, and that's your man's.
Right.
I'm loyal.
Someone said that they don't like Franklin because they don't feel like Franklin's showing any remorse towards the Fatback situation. And they wasn't the ones that was coming around and break bread with the family. And they just seemed like, he died, brushed it off, Leon is off. So we all good. Like, that's all they care about. Is that Leon
how he said that.
Yeah, like... Like it showed kind of like heartless, no remorse. But I was telling them like that's just how it go. You know what I'm saying? Like that's your role as a soldier. You're there to protect me from not going down. If it costs your life, that's the role you signed up for. You know what I'm saying? So
it's also like when you go to all games. If you go like to the Suns, that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? You be like, all right, the boss. Everybody else can feel. You can feel how you feel. But if we feel like this ain't the right move at the time, that's the cost of being a boss.
Right.
You have to make those tough decisions in those tough times.
Yeah.
If you always cave into the motherfuckers who looking up to you, you gonna keep getting yourself into a lot of shit. So you gotta. That's why you at the top. They looking at you for you there for a reason. So I'm gonna be militant. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna be strategic about it. Because once you get sloppy and reckless, it's always we saw it in Power. You just start getting sloppy. You like, all right, now y'all not even moving the same way. Mm-hmm. So I can see the way he's saying. He like, well, the goal was to get you clear. Right. You clear, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We'll get some get back for Fatback eventually, but we got to get our shit back up, get our soldiers up and all this. And then his big teeth ass father comes into play. Now, are we going to stay on Fatback? All right, because...
Well, how about, before we get to that, what do you think is going on? What's his uncle name?
Damn, what is Franklin's uncle name?
His fucking uncle name.
Fuck. They'll tell us. Anyway, his uncle.
What about, what do you think about his like, where do you think he's going with his? Because he's clearly got issues about Franklin not telling him about the CIA situation and not entrusting him in that. He got problems with his girl doing the same thing. You see him taking shots at her. Like,
you feel like he should have been first.
That shot he took at dinner, it was like, you don't know about my mom won't know about you.
Right.
Like that. Like, so where do you think that's going? Do you think, and now he's stepping up more so in the role with Leon. You know what I'm saying? Pulling that OG card and everything. Like,
yeah, it's gonna cause some tension. Eventually, it's gonna come to a head. Like, cause Franklin, that's what when they doing it the opposite. They wasn't really involved in the auntie, and it was in the beginnings.
Well, it's always started out with Franklin and the auntie doing everything, and it was behind his back. Even with selling the drugs.
Oh yeah, right.
It was always behind because he didn't ever want to get involved in the drugs. You know what I'm saying? He was cool with just weed and everything. He didn't ever want to get involved with coke. So it's always kind of been like that, and he always I feel like he always can go to the auntie more so than he can to his uncle.
I feel like how they always keep trying to switch it to fucking what the fuck? The fuck I was gonna say? Man, I'm so fucking high. Fuck it, go ahead. I was finna say I got it here. I can't fucking say it. Like
I just think that's
he's last to find out. It's crazy how everybody just know who the fuck the CIA now. Like it's just
and he's falling apart. But
yeah,
he also I'm curious to see. I think Avi is trying to play him
for sure.
I think so. I think he's gonna find it out. I think
he know that now.
Know that it's him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. And I think Avi know that shit.
Yeah,
we like
just take the money. Yeah,
like nah, nigga. I know what's up with you. You know what I'm saying. He brought me here, and then I'm fucking with Buddy, but then see we going to other episodes, so I'm trying to stay on Fatback. Or you was just going back characters and everything. Oh, okay.
I mean the Fatback situation. I think it was good. You know what I'm saying. I like them killing them. I suspended my imagination with that. Everybody saying how they get him in the car, he was dead weight. How they get him out. How they stab him up. 2 girls do all that.
No, I ain't looking that deep. You can, and that's probably how I judge. That's probably how we go deep with All American.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But
I think it's pretty good. I want to say, Man Boy, his acting is great to me. He's a standout actor. If I had to judge it, I would put him probably below Franklin in terms of, especially for this season, of who's doing the best acting. I think it'd be Franklin, Man Boy, then probably the girl,
I like Leon,
the baby mama. Man, Leon kind of.
When Leon get passionate,
yeah, like he could tell. Yeah, he can't really.
He sell that passion shit.
Yeah, but I do think Man Boy. I feel like when Man Boy dies, I feel like his career will take off. And I'm sort of looking at Man Boy in the same eyes as like Anthony Mackie from 8 Mile. Like how he played Papa Doc so well, and you hated Papa Doc. You wanted to get everything he got. And he played that sucker ass over the end. He didn't say nothing. So it was like, now look at him. He Captain America. He fucking Falcon.
He's still Clarence when I see him.
He is, right. But look where he took his career from that one little small role. He played his role. He did what he was supposed to do. And boom, he just kept getting small roles, and now he's the man. So I feel like
that with Man Boy.
I think Man Boy's trajectory in maybe like 10, 15 years or something like that. You could see him being like that's Man Boy? He in that shit? I think that's where he headed because he's doing a damn good job. I hope he don't just get typecast though, like into thug.
Those roles?
Yeah, because he got personality. You can tell. Like he can play that suave ass motherfucker. Like, he can play like a ghost type of character. Like let him expand and shit.
But still gangster shit though.
Yeah, but Alton.
You knew it was coming.
Alton.
He been a junkie problem since the beginning. Like, and my thing with him is like the fact that he always feel like he can shed an opinion. I'm like, all right, I understand that. Dude, you got to understand you weren't even around. We just let you back. You know what I'm saying? But you keep on. This shit been brewing, right? It's been brewing for the longest. So, like, you keep adding your opinion. I'm letting you in on it and shit. That you just knew it was going to. Eventually, you knew he was going to break and you knew it was going to happen. So, when that last straw, when dude OD'd, I'm like, okay, this going. Then the ugly ass fucking reporter, who I don't know what she's getting out of it. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know. You break a big story, then what the fuck you think happens after that?
Right. That's why I'm looking at. That's why I'm agreeing with that. With the dude, it's like people that do that. It's like you got a death wish. You know what I'm saying? It's like I would never do that. I would never whistle blow unless it's you have to do something to my family and I got nothing to live for now. I'll whistle blow, but I'll never do. Yeah, there's nothing's good as good. Like I said. Nothing's good is gonna come out you telling on the CIA. Like, who the fuck you gonna hide from?
One of the biggest drug dealers in fucking LA.
Yeah, like, where you going? Like,
murders all over. Do you think, like, that's why I'll be looking, I'm like, what's wrong with this bitch? Then Wanda, she wanted to get it out to Leon.
You think it's petty?
What?
Her withholding information because he's withholding help?
No, she was finna tell him. He just was like, I don't give a fuck. He kind of cut her off.
Right.
She couldn't get into it.
She could have said it. No, she said, I'll let you know, but I need money. She could have told him. She said, I need this. If I tell you this, I got some information you may want to know, but what you going to give me in return? I didn't know she said
it like that.
Yeah, she said, what you going to give me in return for it?
No, I ain't know she said. I got to rewatch that. I thought she was saying, like, she was trying to get him. He was, like, cutting her off so she couldn't get it out. So I'm like, eventually she going to bump into Franklin, and Franklin going to find out, hopefully. So hopefully it gets out some type of way, because her knowing that it's got to mean something.
Right, but that's what, do you withhold it? What do you stand on that side of her withholding the information for help? Would you help? Would you think she's in the wrong for that?
She is in the wrong for that.
Why? You got me on this drug. It's your fault that I'm hooked on this rock.
No, he ain't make her do it.
Bro,
he told her not to. He advised her. She chose to make you make a decision, man.
Right.
You make a decision. So like
now you know I saved your life.
So eventually he gonna give us some bread.
If I didn't say Leon, you'd be dead. If I didn't shout Leon and get shot because of you, you'd be dead.
If I didn't
and I
tell
don't know
you
where Tully is at.
If I didn't tell you to take your ass to Franklin's father's shelter, you be still down there around that narcotic, and you get back on that rock.
We gonna see. I don't think she's gonna tell him. I think she's gonna wait, and I think it's gonna come out like, oh, I've been knew that. I tried to tell you sooner, and I think we're gonna see Leon take it over the edge. He may put his hands on him. I think he's gonna put his hands on him.
Real domestic shit.
Yeah, I think he may kill her, and then it's gonna be like, oh, this sets off Leon to be a killer.
Maybe
whatever.
Franklin kills her.
Could be
for holding it. And
one of them.
Yeah, I don't think Leon gonna kill her.
It's gonna show their gangster side. But Alton, who's talking about Alton?
You start with Alton. This nigga.
First of all, having a name like Alton and in a tense situation like that, I just kept rewinding. Listen to how you said it.
I was thinking he was gonna blow his head off.
Yeah.
I should have blew his head off.
I think I'm always the one to say I can understand and see where someone is coming from, but even him is the same way. It's like, no, like, why are you telling? Like, you know, didn't we see like the first season, like how he got beat by the cops for just laying in the bomb area? So you of all people know how the law enforcement are.
Black Panther.
Right, you're gonna go all the way to the tippy top of the law enforcement, who you know is the crooks and the killers and everything. Like, everybody knows what the CIA is and what they do. Like, so why would you entrust and expose something like that?
You don't mention my son. Like the CIA agent knows, oh, you talk about it, you think I'm finna go down and ain't this shit bigger than Nino Brown. You know what I'm saying? You coming with me. I'm taking you niggas with me, man. You ain't finna just roll on me, but go ahead.
Like, it's just a dumb... He had no exit strategy or no, like, what was your end game? Like, I feel like a lot of times with people, and this is why I learned, like, try to control my emotions.
Go to Cuba.
And control, like, the decisions I make. Because what's the end game? You know what I'm saying? Like, every action deserves a reaction. So if I do this, like, what is going to happen? Like, even if you can't hide. You can go somewhere extra. Like, where's our broke ass gonna go? Like, so we just gonna snatch all this money and run? Like you said, you gonna take everybody with us? Like, what's your plan? Because you just put all us in danger. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, it was just a dumb decision. That I don't even feel like he got any pressure. Like, ain't nothing or nobody even putting any type
Well,
of
she
pressure
made that threat when she came that episode before that. If you don't, you got, what you give him, like 24 hours or something? You remember at the end?
To say what?
Yeah, I know about the whole operation. Either you talk to me or I'm going to tell you, like, you going to do it anyway.
Right, so at that moment.
I'm going to go holler at Frank, like, hey,
yeah, she got something you want to take out. Maybe want to do something. But a lot of people don't, and this is what my thing with a lot of people is like, once you do something, you've already done it. Like, once you've committed a crime or once you've gone down that road, like, you might as well go all the way. And I feel like that's kind of where his mama is at. It's like, hey, bro, we made an agreement. Like, we in this. Like, I said I was going to be in this, so I'm in this. Like, yeah. I'm not, if killings have to happen, if anything has to happen, if you got to kill Andre.
Andre, big mouth ass. You gonna kill me like you did Andre? So ugly ass, man. I was like, oh yeah, you fucking piranha looking motherfucker. I'm gonna shit your ass in your mouth. Fucking ugly ass, man. You gonna fucking say that shit like that? I was like, oh, that was a bombshell. Like, oh, you know he did it. You been saying that shit behind his back, your bitch ass. Then you like, all right, give me a fucking name. You know what I'm saying? Give me a name leading up into that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then when he hit his ass with that gun, absolutely deserved it.
Yeah.
Absolutely deserved it. Should have blew his fucking head off. I would put a hit on him and have his ass whacked. My own pops. Because he deserved to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to get you in my life. I get you back in here. I open my arms so you let me down so many times. I finally let you back in. For you to do this shit to me, now there's no way out.
I agree. Yeah, you done set us down. You done put a timeline on everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, done fucked it up.
You gotta go.
Yeah.
Alton.
What do you think? The next episode looks good. So,
It does
like somebody's
look good.
gonna die. Somebody's gonna get hurt. What this episode? This was 6, 7. So they got like 3 left, I think.
Yeah, man, I hate it.
Yeah,
I want to keep going.
It's gonna get good, man.
Yeah, man. She
I'm
gonna get real. It looked like well, it was somebody when you saw the uncle. Somebody lay on the bed. I'm like, man, I hope that ain't the auntie. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
she low key like my favorite. One of my favorites. And she's fine as hell.
Yeah, I don't think it was the auntie. I think it may be. I don't know.
Maybe it's Alton.
He wouldn't show that type of like anguish for Alton.
You don't think so?
Nah, I don't
he
think
ain't
he really
no
liked
killer
Alton.
though. His uncle not a killer.
He shot motherfucker in the head, but
it rattled him though.
Yeah,
like,
but I'm saying Alton ain't. It look like a woman to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe it's, I don't know who it could be. I just hope it ain't the motherfucker.
And whatever happened with his ex, Andre's daughter? Like that just.
Right, she was just out of town.
Is she gonna come back in or nah?
Did she talk? When the reporter trying to talk to her?
Yeah, she's supposed to.
I don't know. Maybe that's.
Maybe she gonna come back as like a witness or something like
maybe
that.
Maybe the reporter get whacked and then she come and pick up the story, verify. I don't know. It's good that we can't figure it out. That's what keep me intrigued and got me
thinking somebody like that.
All in. You know what I'm saying? So looking forward to it. I fuck with Snowfall all the way.
Are you intrigued? We don't know if it was a April Fool's or anything like that. But I saw it. I don't know if I sent it to you. I think I did. Nicki. Drake. Weezy F Baby.
Big 3.
EP coming out. How are you feeling about it, man?
I hope it ain't April Fool's.
That's scary. That's a game changer right there. Drake, Nicki, EP. That's what, at least 3-4 songs, maybe hopefully 6. Now, I don't feel as though I like No Frauds. A lot of people didn't like No Frauds. I like Nicki verse could have been cut a little bit, and I think No Frauds would be a hit. I think she kept going on too much with that, even though she was still killing it. I think it could have been cut down. I think that song would be a hit, but I don't think
the beat change. I think they don't really.
I don't think, but Drake got off of that shit and Wayne did too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think Nicki, Drake, and Wayne has ever missed whenever they done a song together.
Ain't Drake on truffle butter?
Yes.
Think about that. Put my hands on, get my leg on the toilet. Come on, Wayne is cold, man.
Only, like, they've never missed when it comes to those situations. So I am very excited about that. Coming out of this quarantine, going into the summer, Wayne, Nicki, and Drake, and then you get Certified Lover Boy. Yeah, man. I
Like
think,
the lighter Weezy.
yeah, man. I'm intrigued by
Damn,
that.
we ain't even done with that one. I'm finna light this motherfucker up. Yeah, man, for sure. I hope it happened. I saw it at the last minute. I was like, oh
You
shit.
see the artwork?
The goat,
Had
the
it,
queen.
yeah, and the
owl.
yeah. Whew.
Come on, man.
That's nice, man.
I hope it drop.
You
I hope it ain't April Fools.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I
Don't even get no motherfucker no release. Just drop that shit. Put it on your occasion and drop it.
Wayne to make.
You heard Wayne on Cowboy?
I haven't.
Oh, wait till you hear that one.
Yeah,
Wait till you hear that Wayne. Did you tell me that Wayne week? And Cowboy was getting off. Wayne only gave about 8 bars. Smoked them. When we turn this shit off, smoked that shit. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I ain't overrating it either. You're going to be like, alright.
Yeah, whatever, man. Whatever.
I'm telling you. Watch.
Joe Budden's coming back too.
Is he going to make a diss?
Yeah, y'all keep fucking
Tomorrow?
with him. Yeah, all of y'all. All you haters.
I fuck with Joe.
All you pretenders.
Come on, man. I fuck with Joe. I fuck with Joe.
Joey coming back, man. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. To this. Hopefully, it's not fraud, man. Are you looking forward to Rowdy Rebel, Smurder, and Durkio?
Anything with Dirk, I'm looking forward to it. Rowdy Rebel, not really.
The song, whatever's gonna come out of that song.
Nah, yeah.
You think it's gonna
I
be
was
a
just
hit,
breaking them down. I don't know about hit. But depending on, I'm looking forward to it.
I mean, that's what one could say. We all know Dirk is one of the originators of drill music in Chicago. And you could say Smurder was one
They
of
got songs together
the
though.
originator, but not at this height. That's
Okay,
like
I got
the
you.
Rock and Stone Cold fighting prior to them becoming the Rock and Stone Cold. You're like, oh, they clashed before, but nah, now they here now. You know what I'm saying?
The
So,
icons.
yeah. So that's why I'm looking at it like, nah, this got to be a different song. You know what I'm
Just
saying?
more exposure for Dirk.
Yeah.
Like just getting to see Dirk really like take off the way he should have been. Like taking off is just like seeing that shit. You be like, damn, Dirk on everything. Everybody fuck with Dirk too. You know what I'm saying? But y'all still got to get some get back with Vaughn. Y'all got to. I'm serious. It's just, and I ain't saying it like that. Like you just know, like I need, like it's it, and you don't even know it. Just to see when you see the taunting and shit, you be like, man, I can't. I'm sick of seeing these niggas, man. Like, make them stop playing with you like that.
Sick of these niggas.
Right?
Sick of these niggas.
You know what I'm saying?
Have
But
some help.
Moo I've got a new song with Vaughn. Yeah, it's like 2 minutes.
I ain't listened to it yet.
Vaughn got off.
It sounded like it was cold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Well, Dirt, Moneybag, Lil Baby, and who was somebody else?
Young Boy. Talking about that. Who running it?
No, not that.
Oh, okay.
I don't really look at Young. I
Scratch
don't listen to Young Boy
Fuck
like
that.
that.
Fuck that. We ain't talking about Young Boy.
No, just them three. Who you got? Is those three the top prominent rappers in hip hop right now? Are those three the top artists in hip hop?
Nah.
Are they like how you had Drake, Kendrick, and Cole?
You got Rod Wave. Do he count as rap?
I mean, I guess you could throw him in there. Rod Wave could be your like Future.
You got to do
You never-
Young Boy just because of what he do. Numbers wise.
Put him in there.
But if I'm you saying like the top 3.
Like how Drake, Kendrick, and Cole, Future was around, but Future wasn't. He was a rapper singer, so you would never put Future in that category because in bars wise and everything, that's like rappers.
I probably go Lil Baby, Da Baby, and Dirt. If I was say 3.
Not Moneybag.
No, I think the Baby hotter than Moneybag.
Really, Moneybag killing everything.
Yeah, he killing it, but Baby bigger.
You like the him and Future song?
Yeah, I fuck with Moneybag. I've been listening to Moneybag, so
But at this moment, you feel like
yeah, the Baby.
in terms of hip hop, you think the Baby's over with
Mm-hmm.
Moneybag? Okay, it's interesting, man.
I think the Baby.
It's interesting.
I gotta put him up there.
I would go. I wouldn't go. I wouldn't go the Baby. I would go those three that I named. I definitely wouldn't go to. Not like the Baby trash or nothing, but lyricism, I probably just wouldn't even go the Baby and like that. I don't think he moves the needle in terms of lyricism at all.
I got you. I'm going
He
to
is hot though.
Yeah, I'm going
I
to
would
Baby.
put them. I would put Moneybag, Lil Baby, Da Baby, Dirt, and Rod Wave as like the top crop of the young guys.
Yeah.
That I would listen to.
For sure.
Yeah, that I would listen to. Did you listen to TJ album that came out?
No, I ain't listened to it yet. I'm gonna check it out. You know, so I've been listening to Rod Wave, trying to get it. This is my probably least favorite Rod Wave album so far.
Yeah.
He ain't really got that song that catch.
Everybody keep putting up like this is it. Like,
That's what I'm saying. For me, it's different. It's like it all kind of like it's more like singing. It's more like I don't know. Like he ain't got that like "Girl of My Dreams" type song on there for me yet. You know what I'm saying? Even though like, but I still ain't really like heard it the way like in my vehicle. Like I gotta consume it that way in the car ride. You know what I'm saying?
Go right now.
Headphones. Yeah.
Go home and like you finna do right now. Go home and ride home and.
You know what? I'll probably be on the phone, but I'm probably gonna go ahead and ride to some Rod Wave. I'm gonna make a stop. What time Taco Burrito clean clothes?
3 a.m. man.
I'm gonna go get me a steak torta. And probably a couple of tacos, because I haven't eaten today, and max out to some Rod Wave to get back to the topic.
Okay.
So I was
I'm gonna check it out. I haven't listened to it yet.
Yeah, Rod Wave. No, I ain't heard Lil TJ yet, but I'll listen to some Lil TJ, but not yet.
Any other music, man? Well, that's all you got.
Dolph and Key Glock dropped the one. I fuck with Dolph. Dolph say he retired. Dolph, you gotta listen to his shit with some sounds. My installation is coming Tuesday. Yeah, it's coming Tuesday, the new installation. So that's when Dolph will get played. I can't play Dolph with my regular speakers. It just don't sound right. So, but Dolph is another motherfucker I'm gonna be listening to coming up.
And we didn't talk about. I know everybody they don't like our sports takes and talks or whatever on the pod.
Okay.
We have to talk about what's been going on. I don't think, did we ever talk about LaMarcus Aldridge going there? Did we talk about that?
I think we talked about that last week.
We did?
Yeah, he was like, but that's okay because Drummond coming.
And he
Or
actually,
maybe we talked about it off air.
we actually got Drummond. So Lakers actually got Drummond and LaMarcus Aldridge and Blake Griffin over there. And
So you want to have this argument that we had at
no,
work?
we're not. I just want to touch on it. Just
How I feel about
it. How do you feel about the landscape? But Drummond is hurt. LeBron is hurt. AD is hurt. KD is hurt. James Harden is hurt. Kyrie is back, killing. Blake is looking better than ever.
Mm-hmm.
And LaMarcus Aldridge is looking pretty good.
They
so
do.
What do you?
I don't like it on the Nets part.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it on the Lakers part.
You see, for April Fools, they said, I saw, what's it called, Commons character from Just Right. They said he signed with the Nets. And then they also said Bill Russell put up that video. You see Bill Russell put up that video of him working out. They said they needed some guys around 6'9", 6'10".
Man, I don't like it. This is the one time I'm on LeBron's side, but it just makes it further for me to watch, like harder for me to watch. Now I understand if we go out going for rings nowadays. I understand it, but it's just like now with the injuries and things like that, shit could change. Somebody else could come out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hoping it happens. Not injuries, but like somebody else come out. But it's pretty much you just stockpiling talent and put them on the team. The Nets is wrong for what they doing. Yeah. Let me make that clear, because I think people think I just harp on LeBron for always clicking up. This time I'm on LeBron's side until I saw that he's recruiting Steph Curry. This is the problem. But that's a whole nother show. That's a sports show that's coming real soon.
The king and the chef, man.
Man,
talking
LeBron,
about?
Look in the camera. LeBron, you gotta stop this, man.
You gotta continue until Bronny get in the league and then shut him down. And Lonzo Ball wants to come to the Bulls. What do you think about that?
Well, I think that's a match. The Bulls continue to lose, so I don't know.
Lonzo, Zach LaVine, and Vucevic.
Well, I hope it happens.
That's a good three, because Kobe White is good, but he can't run the team yet. He can't be that point guard yet that Lonzo should be able to be by this stage. I think this is, if Lonzo was to go to the Knicks or the Bulls like he wants to, that means he would be that missing link that they need to succeed. You know what I'm saying? So it will be all on him. So maybe he wants that type of pressure, but it would definitely be all on him, because both of those squads need a consistent, true point guard. You know what I'm saying? Like how Rondo just went to the Clippers and made them like, all right, now we got our point guard. Now we got our general. Like Lonzo needs to guy that dog like LaMelo guys. You go over there and you be that general over there.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
I hope so.
Maybe if he comes to the Bulls, could be good.
I hope he does. I hope he does turn out good so I could have something to watch again. Baseball started. We still talking about the NBA.
I'm done with sport. I just want to say that.
Well, I just want to say that the MLB season is back. The Cubs opening day was Thursday, and they lost to the Pirates. Probably one of the worst teams in the league. So, and it looked like the exact same team that looks like the exact same team that I've seen for the last couple years. And I watched the game. I watched the game saying my favorite sound effect.
God damn it.
All the time. And if you're a fan of the show, you know what my favorite sound effect is, and it's this when I watch the Cubs.
Oh, come on!
For 9 innings. Moving on.
So
And Bears management.
So should I jizz on the rug tonight? For the Cubs? Is that what you said?
Don't jizz on it. Wipe your ass with it. And toss it out the window. And that's it. Episode 52. Straight gas on me. I don't know. You probably got some more.
I'm done, man. I'm high as hell. I'm very hungry.
Me too.
So,
you want to talk about Burrito King?
Sure, I'll go ride with you.
Let's go.
Am I riding with you or am I driving?
I mean, I got to come back this way.
I'll drive my own vehicle. That's it, man. Episode 52 of the Straight Gas on Me podcast. Daeo, the truth teller. The real truth teller tonight.
I'm just trying to speak.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to. Hey, we going to take off. I'm just letting y'all know that. I'm hoping. So, this is what we doing, man. We only giving y'all real, authentic shit. So, if y'all think I'm lying, please feel free. We keep saying. We had guests. We're welcoming guests now. Maybe one per seat. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to overload Club Gas or Daeo's Den.
Or the Den.
But we do want to have guests. We do want to hear y'all opinion. Because if y'all listen to our shit, y'all either agree with me or you agree with him. And I want to hear y'all feedback. So
we welcome all homies.
All of them.
Come smoke some gas with us, man.
Even if you don't smoke, sit by the window.
Yeah, hookah.
Yeah, we got that too. And we got warm room temperature water.
That's the best, man.
I would prefer fucking ice cubes
That's the best,
than
man.
motherfucking water, but
room temp. I like drink cold water. Well, yeah, man.
it ain't shake this time, guys, either. It's a big flower on this one. But yeah, the last time I was in Club Gas, I had a shake. You know what I'm saying? But it was good weed. It was good weed.
All right, man.
All right, that's it.
That has been episode 52 of the Straight Gas on Me podcast. I am Dblock. You already know who this guy is. I already said it. Like, subscribe.
The YouTube.
Hit the share button. Comment. At straight_gas, homie. For the YouTube. For the Instagram, it's the same thing. I am, what's my shit? Dblock1203 at Instagram. He is
Daeo226
at Instagram. Twitter.
What is it?
At Straight Gas Homie 226.
I am stoned.
Follow us everywhere, man. Hit the like button, hit the share button. We want to hear from you.
We seem to make Snapchat now and Facebook and
yeah, man.
We everywhere now. You know what I'm saying? I had somebody come in my inbox and say, "Yeah, I see y'all the podcast. Thanks for the like. Thanks for the watch. Just keep giving the watch." And
we appreciate everybody that appreciates us, man.
Absolutely.
High dynamic duo.
Leo Lighter.
We out. It's gonna stay here. We out, man.
Alright. We out. God damn it.
Oh, my ass. My hoodie, man? You know what that says?
5, 4, 3. What?
Now, what does it say? What it says?
5, 4. I don't know what the fuck.
So you don't get it?
Hold on. Move your strings. Let me see something. 5, 4. 5, 4, 0. The fuck? 5, 4 thumb. 5, 4 thumb.
420, dickhead.
Oh, that's a 4?
That's 4 fingers.
Oh, I thought that was 5. Oh, no. See, I can't see. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, if I'd have saw 4, yeah, that's what I was thinking about. I was like, it's not a 4. Man, fuck that. Turn that camera off.
We out.
Turn that shit off.